Okay, now I think yep, I am live. We got this figured out now. Okay, I forgot to hit live. I was sitting here broadcasting, talking to nobody. We got this figured out now. Okay, I forgot to hit live. I was sitting here broadcasting. Okay. Okay, let's see. Yeah, the quality of the stream is really good. What's up, Destruction? Break it. No, we're not breaking it. We're going to tinker with it.
Did you forget your coffee again?
No, I didn't forget it. I just haven't got it yet. Oh, look at this. We got to mess with that too.
My computer's resetting.
Oh, yeah, see, now I got some shrink wrap. I can fix that. The electric tape was an okay. Wow. The electric tape was an okay, like, temporary fix. You can see it's already coming apart. Horrible, cheap electric tape. I can tell by your name, Destruction, that you like breaking things. Right now, we're just trying to tinker with it. We're just going to mess with it. It was already broken. Yeah, I'm not. It's already broken. We're just going to be messing with it, trying to fix it. I got to get this camera changed up here. Just bear with me for a moment. Let's see, what am I going to do? I need another tripod. I need my other one. I don't know where it is. Holy cow. It needs to be quiet. Hurt my ears. You just share the crap out of this on?
I am still trying to get my computer to hurry up and update.
It's updating. I just updated mine too.
Mine did it automatically.
Okay, let's see.
Quiet. Quiet.
Shoot, that's okay. Shoot him. Shoot the bird. Pretty birdie. Bear with me, guys. I am setting up the camera.
Quiet. Crying out loud.
Why is he doing that?
Because the kids are not down here. And then the TV's not on.
See who we got in here. Is there anybody else? I can't. This is new. Oh, we got 2 people watching. That's probably you. Or are you watching on? Mrs. RC, yep. Destruction Inc. is in here.
Wasn't JP was in here?
Yeah, he started because I wasn't live yet.
Quiet. Can I shoot this bird?
Of course. Just don't do it live.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
He's mad at you. Let's see here. Maybe up higher?
Made a map. Nice and everything. Pokemon, Pokemon, Pokemon.
This sucks.
Indigo says got the breakfast. He can't hear you, but I'm supposed to drop a like for you.
All right. Thanks, Indigo. Let's see.
Uh-oh.
What?
Instructions, helicopter broke.
What kinds you got?
I don't know, it says RC helicopter.
Here we go. I think we got it, guys. Somewhat. It's not the greatest, but all right. All right, guys. So, good evening and welcome to RC CRAY-Z. Or I should say, good morning and welcome to RC CRAY-Z. All right. What I plan on doing, I'm going to be connecting to Beta Flight. I got to spin the motors. Last time I flew this bad boy, this motor right here, it would kind of jiggle back and forth and chirp. So I'm trying to troubleshoot that, and it could be because of my hobcob job of soldering right here on this wire. It could be that's causing it. Hold on. Let's see. Right there. See, there's my splice, because I'll tell you the story in a minute. Or it could be my hobcob soldering job on the board, on the ESC. Don't know yet, but we're going to troubleshoot it anyways. Let's see here. I got to take the blades off before I do anything. I got to take these props off. Good morning, JP. I do have a little.
I'm waiting in the background.
Oh, you're waiting in the background? All right. Why didn't you say something before, hon?
I did.
Oh, uh-oh. Hold on. I got to mute you somehow. I don't know how to do it yet. That way there's no echo. Oh, I do. I just turned the.
Mike Kelly.
I just got to turn my volume down. There we go. All right, cool. We're good. Hey, what's up, Mike Kelly? Copper State Aerial Photography. What's up? What's up, Ed? Love my drone, Ed. I sent you a invite, Ed. Hon, how do I mute you on here? Well,
Well, if you mute me, no one can hear.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to figure it out because I don't want the to repeat and all that good stuff. So I was gonna fly today, guys, but we got like 30-mile-an-hour winds outside. So I'm not gonna attempt flying the UR-65 out in that. I sent you an invite, Ed, in the Facebook Messenger.
Thanks, JP.
If you'd like to join, I'm gonna be tinkering around with this. I'm taking the props off right now because I want to spin them to see what the motor is doing, and then go from there. I'm gonna go to Beta Flight and spin them, and we'll go from there. There we go. Oh, here we are. All right. Now, if you know anybody else, Ed, who would like to join, go ahead and send out the invite. Let's see. All this week, well, for most of the week, I got four videos uploaded of the Tyro 99. Had a great time flying it. So those videos are up. They're scheduled to come out this week. So if you want to see this bad boy in action, make sure you tune in. I got videos coming out every day at 6 o'clock on the Tyro 99. Tonight's video, though, is going to be the maiden flight of the Toad 90. I got to find it. Oh, here it is. This is the Toad 90 that Chris sent me, MD95 PSI. I did a maiden on that, so that video will be up tonight at 6 o'clock if you guys want to check that out. There's the echo going on, Ed?
Hang on, let me get my headset.
Should be. Because I got my.
You're talking loud and it's picking up on my computer.
Oh, gotcha. Hey, thanks for letting us know, Mike and Ed. We're getting it work done right now. Yeah, we've never really streamed doing this before live, so this is our first attempt of this. We used to do Saturday night shout-outs, and we used to use Google Chrome back in the day. And we had that all figured out, but now this is all new, the StreamYard stuff. So we're getting the bugs worked out. I apologize for any inconvenience. Let us know though, guys, because we need to, so we can figure out how to work out the bugs.
Probably because we're too close to each other.
If you guys have like Facebook or Twitter or something like that, make sure you share this out so we can get some people in here. If not, that's okay too, whatever.
I just shared it to a bunch of people.
See, if not, just enjoy. We appreciate the support. We appreciate you guys hanging out. And I'm kind of a noob at this FPV stuff. Just ask one of my drones, he'll tell you. So he's kind of been my counselor, him and Ryan, Indigo Ryno, and MD95 and Baduga and Drone Pool and all kinds of FPV people in here that stop by. Chuck at FPV, Josh Withrow, all those guys. They all like to stop by and give me their info, their input on stuff because I'm still new at all this. And any new information I can get from anybody else would be greatly appreciated as well. But so one of the issues I'm dealing with this Tyro 99 is the original VTX was bad. It didn't work. I just kept getting a blue screen. So we changed it out to this TX 805 VTX. Traded that out, and now I'm getting snow. The video footage you'll see if you guys watch the videos this week, you'll see I'm getting snow in them, and I can't get rid of it. Not sure why, but any help on that would be greatly appreciated as well. But Lewis, Baduga, he's got perfect quality. He's got the same exact VTX as mine, and his quality is really, really good. Like if there was no snow at all, then the video would be pretty decent. But I'm getting snow issues with the picture. Oh, hold on. Sorry, guys. We got Ed's sitting on standby. I just noticed that. There we go. Oh, he's not even there.
Standing by.
Is there echo still? Echo. Test.
I had to put on some appropriate attire. Everybody else is gone.
Oh, there's Ed. Is there still an echo, Ed?
Yeah, it's still an echo.
I'm here.
Alright.
Hold on, I'm trying to figure this out. How the heck did everybody get rid of the echoes? Oh, do I get to mute? Oh, I can't mute my mic. Crap, how am I going to do this?
Something isn't muted that should be, Eric.
Hun, can anybody hear this? Is there an echo going on? I got oh my gosh.
It's not her mic, it's probably the speaker.
Yeah, my mic is like jumping or something. It's going, I got it's like
I'm starting to know a little laundry.
let's see. Hold on guys, we're trying to work on the bugs to get rid of this echo problem here. This is our first time using this as a live streaming tool.
I think I'm just too close to you.
No,
Hey,
it's like me, hon.
Eric, do you have YouTube muted?
Yeah.
Can you hear me? You have headset on? Let me go get my headset. That might help.
Turn it down. I don't know, maybe we're just too close. So how are you today, Ed?
Stay up too late.
Oh, you stayed up too late?
Stay up too late.
Why'd you stay up too late?
Okay, can you guys hear me? Or now I can't hear anybody else.
I can hear you.
I don't hear anybody. What's going on? Oh,
You can hear me?
I no, I don't have the volume turned on. Oh yeah, I do have the volume turned on. Okay. All right, Eric, talk now.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. But I hear you through yours or something.
What?
It sounds like I was hearing. Yeah, I'm hearing my echo through your mic.
Yeah, because we're too close.
I wonder how there's sensitivity on my mic. And this is a disaster.
Well, I will only be here for another 15 minutes, and then I gotta go.
Well, if you go, then everybody else will leave.
Yeah, right. Ed's here.
All right. So I don't know if you heard anything of what I was saying, Ed, but I'm going to be hooking this bad boy up to beta flight and spinning the motors. I want to see what it's exactly doing here, so I can figure out, because Chris said it might be a bad solder joint.
It could easily be a bad solder joint, especially you were just learning how to solder when you did the escapes on that thing.
Exactly. And he said that it's a safety feature. It'll twitch and beep as a safety feature and won't let the motor spin if there's any problems with the line somewhere between the motor and the board. I think we have the echo problem fixed, maybe?
Not hearing it.
Yeah, I'm not hearing either. I hear everybody's voice sounds good. But it's a crappy day outside. It's pretty windy. It's like 30-mile-an-hour winds. So it wouldn't be bad for the Tyro, but I can't take the UR out in that. So
Echo's still there, by the way.
it is?
It's probably because we're too close. I'll mute mine.
Oh, that sucks. Yeah, if you want to talk, just unmute yourself and then talk or whatever. We'll figure it out. I still hear an echo. What the heck is going on here? So let's see. I did buy. I bought some more heat shrink tape. That way, because if you look at this, the electric tape I bought, this might be the cheap electric tape. Remember the 99-cent stuff, Ed? I think that's what this is, and it's already coming off. It was a great temporary fix. for when we first sent it, but it's little making little flags now.
Didn't you buy better tape? I thought you bought better tape.
Yeah, I did. This is tape that I used before I bought the better tape. Here's the better
Okay.
tape. So it's waving at us now. All right, let's see. What next?
Yeah, that did it, Tiff.
Oh, I got. Oh, yeah, they get rid of it. Okay.
Because we're too close.
Yeah, it's so weird. It must be this StreamYard live stream thing is. It's not bad, JB. Must be this live stream thing is more sensitive than the Google Chrome or something. The Hangouts that we used to do.
I actually like this better.
Yeah, I do too. But I just have to get the bugs worked out of it, kind of thing. Oh, I hear you. I hear your cockatiels. All right, hold on. I gotta go get a wire. I gotta go get a USB.
Yeah, it's breezy outside here too.
Night train's in here.
Hey, Night Train. What we still have not fixed the original issues, Night Train. We've moved a step further, and I've gotten 6 great flights out of it. But I still have the snow in the picture, and now I'm dealing with a twitchy motor. So we're hooking it up to Beta Flight and seeing if I can spin the motors properly. And then if not, I gotta redo my soldering or something here. Okay. But what's crazy is you only see the snow when you're flying. Like there's no snow when you're just sitting there. It's pretty clear footage.
That's probably motor noise or something.
Yeah, it's some kind of video noise. And you'll see I got all the videos uploaded and scheduled to come out this week. This week is all about the Tyro. Except for tonight. Tonight's video is going to be the maiden for I call it the Bumblebee Tuna. It's originally the Toad 90 that Chris sent me. That's tonight's maiden flight at 6 o'clock. So if you guys want to check that out, that's scheduled to come out tonight. That's another project I'm working on the side. All right, let's see. Oh, Beta Flight. Hey, what's up, RPG Gaming? What's up, Cheeseburger? Cheeseburger's in the house, guys. Long time no see.
Is that the one I saw with goggles on?
Yes,
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
I took him for his first FPV flight a couple weeks back. All right, share screen. Oh yeah, I gotta get into there first.
How'd you like it, Cheeseburger?
Search.
That Cheeseburger, that makes me think of the old Saturday Night Live with John Belushi. Cheeseburger, cheeseburger.
Yeah. What is that movie called? Ah, crap. What is that movie called? I got the newer version on DVD, but I remember watching the old one when I was a kid.
The old ones were the best, man.
Yeah. All right, let's see. All right, I'm gonna screen share here. Share screen.
Oh, Animal House. That's a classic too, RPG. Cheeseburger.
A lot to learn.
That wasn't in Animal House. That was the old Saturday Night Live skit with Cheeseburger.
Oh, okay, that's what it was. Okay, gotcha. All right. Oh yeah. Also, I'm gonna rename this. We're gonna do that while we have Beta Flight open as well, guys. That's another thing we're gonna work on. Quads the long troubleshooting. Yeah, exactly. Night Train. Yeah. I'm telling you what, Night Train. I'm having a blast with doing this FPV stuff. I really am. It's a pain in the butt. I got to work up to tearing it apart and fixing things, but I love it. I got to get myself worked up in order to do it, but I love it. Okay, here we go. We are connected. You guys can see okay, right? All right.
Yeah.
All right, let's see.
Be nice if it was bigger.
Oh, I already have
And get my magnifying glass out to read your screen.
it.
Hey, it works, though.
I'm turning my controller on. Got my controller on. Got the props off. Make sure you guys, before you do any kind of spinning, make sure you take your props off in the house, because that's not cool. We don't need any cut off fingers here. Safety first. So go back up to Tyro.
Kind of bad about that.
Okay, we're connected. Tyro. So you gotta connect the battery, right? I almost called you Hun, Ed. What's up with that? I was sitting there thinking Hun. Okay, let's see. I connect the battery. There we go. All right. Is that program like Jarvis for exactly RPG? That's what it is. This is how you set your drones up. A lot of people call them quadcopters, which I won't get into that discussion.
Yeah, right.
Anyways, this is bridge engineering, more input to the forward thruster. Exactly, you got it right on the. You hit the nail right on the head, Cheeseburger. This one you can change the throttle. You can change motor speeds for everything. I don't know. I don't even know. There's so much you can do. You change the OSD, which is the on-screen display for your goggles. You change the name of it. Pretty much the brain of this drone. Programming the brain of this drone. That's what this beta flight is.
Because really, a flight controller is a small computer.
Yeah.
Hi, Carlos.
All right. So, hey, what's up? Back from the sky. No, it can't make us breakfast yet. We haven't figured that out, Carlos. I wish it would. And give Mrs. RC a break.
You could leave one of the props on and scramble eggs with it.
Oh, there you go. I never thought of that.
Yeah.
There you go, RPG. You probably could. I don't know how many minutes it takes to get into orbit, but I don't think we can make it into orbit on a 4-minute battery. All right, Ed. Let's see. What do I got to do here? Oh, am I in the right spot?
Yeah, you're in the right spot, but you got to click the little box that says, I understand the risk.
Oh, where's that?
On the bottom right, down there somewhere.
Oh, there it is. Okay, gotcha. And like I said, guys, we have the props taken off. Don't ever do this with the props on, because it won't end pretty for you or your face or the wall or the ceiling or the drone. All right. I can't. Let's see. Oh, there we go. All right.
So there's the map.
Okay, so this,
got it.
all right, so what's going on is the front right one is spinning. The other three aren't. Oh, there we go. Now they're all spinning. Oh, nope. The back. Okay, the rear, like the one I've been having problems with, is not spinning. The other three are. Yep, that's it. So that motor is not spinning. So now we got to figure out why.
Yeah, we kind of knew it wasn't spinning already, dude.
Yeah, well, this is just kind of okay confirming it.
Okay.
This is educational for me and everybody else involved. All right, so I'm going to try it again for kicks and giggles, but I wish it would tell you why.
Exactly,
Yep,
Carlos. Carlos, have you tried playing with Beta Flight yet, or you still been leaving that up the crust?
Yeah, Beta Flight is covering there behind. Gotcha. All right, now I'm gonna switch so you guys can see what it's doing. I'm gonna switch cameras here if I can figure it out. I'm gonna stop screen sharing. So you I was removed from it. Okay, there we go. I'm back. All right, let's see. I'm gonna. Oh crap. Oh, how do I display myself? Oh, like this. There we go. All right. Okay,
There
here we
you
go. All right, guys. This is what it was doing, so you guys can see for yourself. If I can get it here. All right. So this is the trouble motor. So pay attention to this one. Okay, here we go. It's armed. We're spinning it. See what it's doing? Now it's beeping. So that's telling us it's telling us and it's telling the brain that there is a problem with that motor, and it won't let it spin. Were you guys able to see that very well?
Oh, come on, Carlos.
Oh my word.
Hey, Carlos, you just start with little pieces. Well, it just spun right then, didn't it?
Yeah, that's what it does. It starts to, but then that's when it starts beeping. There's a problem somewhere in there, so it's a fail-safe kind of thing. It'll stop spinning.
That's doing a lot more than my Batman motor is doing.
Yeah, because Chris said that it'll do that so it doesn't burn the motor out. It's a fail-safe feature kind of thing. All right, so there we go. Now you guys see the problem. Okay, now. So now this is like a guessing game. I'm gonna guess that it's my bad soldering.
I'll take that. I mean, I concur.
You concur as well? All right, so I actually did want to reflow those soldering joints there. Why is it showing all blurry in the screen? It's not. Is it pixelated to you guys or no? I can't hear you, hon.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that. Must be because everybody else is using up the bandwidth as well. All right, so I'm gonna. Okay, now we know that is what's going on. I'm gonna disconnect from Beta Flight. Here, I'll show you guys. I'll screen share again, so you guys can see this. Okay. All right, now that we know that's what's going on, we're gonna disconnect. Or we gotta save. We gotta save first and all that, or no? We didn't make any changes. We didn't make any changes, so I don't think we gotta save.
No, you don't have to save it.
Okay. All right, disconnect. Gotcha. All right. So that was cool. Oh crap! I didn't rename it. Let's go back and rename it.
You can.
That way I
I
don't
was
forget.
going to remind you of that later, but doesn't matter to
Oh,
rename.
gotcha. What do you think? Should we go?
Fine.
Yeah, I just figured while we have it out, because otherwise I don't want to forget it again. Let's see. Sorry, guys. This seems like my first time streaming. I've done it a million times. Well, this is just my first time, sharing my knowledge. So it's a little. You call that? Not really nerve wracking. Intimidating. Because I'm not an expert. I am not an expert by any means, guys. This is any knowledge I've gained is from Ed, Chris, Night Train, Indigo Ryno, Chuck It. So any knowledge I've received is from lots of FPV flyers that have already been doing this, and I'm just learning. So bear with me. Who? Oh, E. Hey, what's up, E? That's awesome. How's it going, E? Your gang signs back from the sky. Okay, here we go.
Either
And make sure you guys, okay, and make sure if you guys can smash that thumbs up or thumbs, doesn't matter, still watch time. But if you like it, we appreciate the thumbs up. All right, let's see. All right, so how do we change the name on this? Do you remember, Ed?
do what?
How do we
What?
change?
Oh, configuration.
What's that?
Configuration.
Go to
Third one down.
configuration.
And come on down. There's a place where it says craft name.
Yeah, I named this Tyro 99 just for kicks and giggles when we first set this up, just so it had a name. But now
See where it says
me and Ed
personalization?
and Indigo, have named it the Flying Turd. So that's what it's going to be called from now on, because it does fly. But we're still having issues with the video. There we go.
Now you have to save.
Yep. Here we go. So now when I put the goggles on to go to fly this, it will say the Flying Turd instead of Tyro 99. All right. So I do believe we're done here, right? Yep, we're done for now. Okay.
Yeah.
Oops. I guess I'll turn the controller off now. Okay, there we go. All right. Cool. All right, let's see. So time to break out the brand new soldering gun from a certain lunatic. Oh, did you leave on?
No.
Because it's only showing me and Ed on my screen.
She's back now.
Oh, there she is.
Delay.
Okay. All right, yeah, let me get the battery off of here and whatnot. Let's get set up a little bit more comfortable for messing around, tinkering around with the soldering iron.
It's an iron, Eric, not a gun.
Soldering iron. As you can see, in order to fly this without the props chopping the wire off, I have to use electrical tape it to the side of the battery and tape this down so it keeps all the wires down and out of the way of getting cut, because the first flight I ever tried doing with this, that's what happened. The wire popped up and was tinging off of the plates. I was lucky it didn't cut it. So that's one of the things I learned about this. And ever since I started doing that, then I haven't had any issues with blades nicking the battery wire or anything. So that's what works for me. Okay.
Maybe I'll get some big rubber bands to do that for you, Eric. Then you don't have to keep wrapping the black tape around it.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Let's see what we got here. Turd flyers, less letters, I think. Turd flyers. Turd flyer. There you go.
I think flying turd would work too.
Yeah, flying turd. There we go. Yeah, we have to do that. I'll have to change it next time. Thanks, E. You say good to see you tinkering. That Sharpoo tape is supposed to make quads faster. What's the Sharpoo tape? What's a Sharpoo tape?
Is that kind? Hey, Mike, is that kind of like the bicycle riders shaving their legs to reduce wind resistance.
Let's see how I can do this. So I gotta plug the soldering iron in. But I don't have the 3-pronger.
You need a power strip for your workbench, brother.
Yeah, I know. That'll be the next thing I work on getting. I did have a power strip that I would use. Oh, hold on. I'll just go get it. Duh, it's up in my room. I'll be right back.
I gotta get going. I think that's all.
I mean, because y'all were at Walmart, I saw you looking at a power strip. Not that he can hear me now.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was out of our budget that day. But I gotta get going. I gotta take a bathroom shower.
Okay.
That's funny, Mike.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can turn it on.
Okay, make sure you keep it turned down.
You need to calm your butt down. Lillian!
Lillian!
Busted.
What's she doing now? I'm surprised I haven't seen her little peace symbol in the camera yet.
Okay, I'm back, guys. Problem solved. Soldering iron's turned on. All right, so my question is, what do you think? What do you think the problem is? Do you think it's the soldering joint to the board, or do you think it's the soldering to the wire I did?
I almost think the board.
I would say that's definitely a good guess as well.
You can take your headset off. 'Cause I'm
Oh.
not on it anymore.
Well, all right, I'm going to take the headset off and let me know, guys, if you guys hear an echo. Okay, I have the headset off now. Oh, yeah, but the only problem with that is I won't be able to hear Ed. I have it turned down.
We'll turn it up.
It'll echo.
No, it's because
Guy
my mic was picking up you.
Oh, no, I can hear Ed now. Is there an echo, guys?
No, it's fine.
Yeah,
All right, cool.
We were too close. So.
Tip was the problem. Surprise,
okay.
surprise.
Yeah, I know. Surprise, surprise.
What did Night Train say? Oh, love you, hon. Have fun.
Yeah.
Talk around me tonight.
All right.
All right, so I do have some other cool stuff as well. I got that solder sucker I've never used before. Think that should come in handy, right, Ed?
I don't know.
Well, you're a lot of help.
I mean, I don't know how much solder is there. You might just need to reflow it.
Oh, okay. Oh, I figured I'd have to add.
If you got a big gob of solder on there, you might want to suck some excess off so you don't short. Because you got 3 wires to go there, so you don't short the pads together. So that's a call on your part.
Gotcha. Yeah, it doesn't look like that to me. Can you guys?
Yeah, see, I mean, because to me, it looks like there's not that. I don't know.
Yeah, it doesn't look that. Actually, it doesn't look that bad. This board doesn't. Like I'd almost assume it'd be this or over anything.
Well, heat that back up then.
Let's say maybe it doesn't like to be. Maybe the wires don't like to be soldered together. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it doesn't like the connection like that. I don't know. But I bet you that has something to do with that wire, anyways. That one wire.
Now, are you sure none of the other wires were damaged?
I'm looking at them, and maybe I should take it apart. Think I should take the top off the Tyro and check the wires out?
No.
Well, I mean, it would be right in the same place where the other one was chopped. I thought, would think.
Yeah, that.
No.
So I'll tell everybody the story to this. So what happened was I got 4 great, amazing flights of this bad boy. Right, burned up all 4 packs. Took it home, charged them up again, and then went back out later on that day. I believe so. Maybe it was the next day. I can't remember. But anyways, I went to go fly again, and then it just kept flopping. I couldn't figure out why. Well, then I picked it up and looked at it and noticed this wire right here where I have it soldered. It was cut. Cut right in half. I have absolutely no idea how. Maybe I cut it when I was putting the board back together because I think I had to take this apart for some reason to change something in there. And then after I did that and put it all back together again, I didn't realize I nicked a wire, or maybe the blade nicked it. I have no clue. But anyways, I cut the wire in half, and that's what I noticed. So then we went home, soldered it back together, took it out, flew 2 more packs that flew amazing, and then the third pack I tried to fly, which is the pack that was on it, this one right here, and then that's when it started doing that. It started doing the twitchy thing. It kept flopping and flopping. I tried taking off like 4 times. All it would do when I armed it and punched it, it would just flop over. So here we are.
Well, it's not meant to be a tricopter.
Marcus and Lily.
Yeah, exactly. What?
I got Marcus and Lily.
Okay. All right. Let's see. I gotta catch up on chat here. Let's see. Sharpoo was a rotor riot pilot. He had a quad all wrapped in electrical tape. So Rotor Riot added Sharpoo tape to the Rotor Riot store as a joke. EBR. It was better than the guy liner they added. Oops. For a lead rib.
You don't know who Ladrib is, do you, Eric? Obviously.
No.
He's a FPB guy, and he wears mascara. Okay.
Why?
He colors his hair. I don't know, because he's Ladrib. I don't know.
Well, no, I'm saying like is that has nothing to do with FPV though, right? That's just his style.
Well, he'd go on do lives and stuff like that, and showing how to do Matty flips and stuff. But
Oh,
he
so
had
it's not like,
purple hair. He did eyeliner. He just
gotcha. That's just that's just his style. Okay, I just thought he did it for FPV or something. That's just his style. I used to do all that crap back in the day. I sent pictures.
He's good. I call him Ladrip though.
I used to do all that crap, but I didn't fly drones back then.
What, you use mascara too?
I used to long time ago.
Really?
Nail polish.
No way, really?
Yeah, ask Tiffany. She'll tell you. Halloween was my favorite time of the year because the makeup was on sale.
That cracked me up.
Yeah. Yeah, I was a weirdo back then. I'm a weirdo now, just crazy. That's all. I'm still waiting for the soldered iron to heat up here.
So was Kiss like your favorite band or something?
My favorite. I had a lot of favorite bands. I love Korn. I don't listen to that stuff anymore, but I still like Korn. Metallica, stuff like that. All the heavy metal alternatives, Taproot and Mushroom Head, and I used to listen to all that stuff.
Well, at least it wasn't rap.
I used to listen to a little tiny bit of that. It was mainly like Eminem. That's probably about it. Let's see. So I got this handy dandy flex pen. I'm looking for the solder sucker here. All right, Mike. Yeah, Rockstar days. I used to play guitar. I still got it. My guitar is down there. I'd play a lot of Metallica and just lots of all the new songs that'll come out. I try to learn them all. All right, so does anybody know how to use this bad boy?
Yeah. First thing you gotta do is take it out of the package.
I think I had it out of the package before, but this was donated by, I believe, RJ Drones back in the day. I'm pretty sure it was him.
I think you pull or push the plunger in. I've never used one. I've just seen people use it.
Oh yeah, it makes sense if you pushed it in and then when you let go, it suck it in.
No, you push it in until it stops and it locks in place, and then then you push that button and it stops.
Okay. I'll do a little display here. Push it in, pop the button up, click. Bloop.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. All right. Let's see. I got my solder here. I got soldering iron. The flux is right here.
You don't need that yet.
Oh yeah, I didn't use the I did use it for when I tinned the wires, but then I didn't use it because I didn't need to when I was soldering.
How you doing, Paul?
Hey, Wakey! Thanks for stopping in, brother. Glad to see you. We're tinkering with the Tyro, troubleshooting, and hopefully, possibly, going to get this bad boy up soon. Because we're down because of one motor. Well, that and also you guys will see if you watch the videos this week. It's all snowy in the videos. So I could just have to run the video wire somewhere a different way, maybe somebody said. Or what was the other thing? I kind of want to try the old VTX too as well, Ed, because Chris he's using the old VTX, but he soldered the wire that comes down and underneath. He soldered that to the VTX somehow, and he's got crystal clear picture. So I would like to actually try that just for kicks and giggles.
Here's the problem with the original Tyro 99 VTX, and that is it has a tendency to overheat.
Oh, okay, yeah, yep, makes sense.
And that's when the screen just goes blank on you.
Okay, see, I don't know if Chris has had that problem yet or not. He hasn't said anything. What's up, Indigo Ryno? We're working on it, Indigo. Maybe if I can get this bad boy working again, I'll be able to fly even in this 20-mile-an-hour wind here.
It can handle it, dude. I'm telling you.
What's that? The UR or this one?
20 miles an hour isn't nothing.
For the UR or the Tyro?
The UR now, that's getting a little sketchy, but it'll probably be okay too.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Okay. What's up, E? E is still in the house. I gotta find. Oh, there we got the sharpening block here. I use this as a jack.
Are you talking about drones, Wakey? Listen,
Those
they
things
scare the crap out of you because every time you've been around them, it's been Heath has been flying one. So yeah, I'd be scared too.
Heath, get in here, defend yourself. Hey, look at Ed. We got the loony and the crazy in here.
Got the what?
We got the loony and the crazy both in here at the same time. The flying lunatic and the RC crazy.
Yep.
All right, let's see. I got to come up with something. Of course, I'm still in the house. I sure won't miss you messing that Tyro up. Well, the goal is to not.
Hey, Erwin's waiting to see that puff of smoke.
Yeah, it hasn't happened yet. Oops. Uh-oh. Difficult for you to use FPV goggles? Yeah, I did. I've done all the work on this, E, and there's been no smoke yet. So that's a good sign.
Oh, knock on that workbench, brother. There you go.
I need to find a. I gotta get one of them things like what Indigo Ryno's got. He's got that thing. That holds his quad up in the air. You know, some kind of a clamp system. It holds it up for you. I gotta look into that. I don't know how he does it, but you see what I did? I created this ad. I took two different ones and put them together. So now it looks like Dr. Octopus. This is my
It's
soldering.
a Franken something.
It's my soldering station. See that? It's got four different alligator clips on it. And then the magnifying glass. Whatever works, right?
Yeah.
Had 7 ops on my right eye when I was a kid, so my left eye is dominant.
My left eye is dominant too, Wakey. That's why you gotta use more like a box style goggle.
Yeah. Yeah, because I can't see 3D stuff. Like if people go to a 3D theater, put those glasses on, I'm the only one sitting there staring. Everybody else is jumping around all over the place, but I can't see. I can't see them.
The difference between you and I, Eric, is I can get my right eye to work if I think about it. But if I don't think about it, it goes off to the side. I mean, I guess it's technically a lazy eye.
Yeah.
And when it does that, when it goes off to the side, I lose all depth perception, and therefore 3D, same thing. Like you were just saying, you see 3D moving, you see people jumping around. I'm like, what are they jumping for?
Yeah, exactly. It's growing up as a kid, I always wondered why I couldn't figure out those 3D puzzles. I couldn't make a basketball shot. None of that crap. It's because I can't freaking see. I didn't know.
I got hit in the face with a softball more than once because my right eye had gone on vacation and I lost my depth perception.
Frankenroach clips. Yeah, you got it, Indigo. You got more clamps here. Let's see if we can't rig up a system here. The soldering system here. I just want to get this thing jacked up so I can see it. And I'm also looking. I'm trying to figure out. There is red shrink tape, right?
I'm sure it comes in every color you could want, Eric.
All right, cool. Because that's what I've been trying to thinking. All I can find is this stupid cheap crap from Walmart, and then you don't even get what you want. Look, they give you 5 different sizes. Like, how dumb is that?
Well, that's heat shrink. That's not shrink wrap.
Well, it says heat shrink tape or tubing.
It says tape right on it.
It says heat shrink tubing.
Yeah, there you go.
But they give you 5 different sizes. So I had to buy 2.
It's goofy. I had the same issue when I bought mine, and it all that I got was too big. You need to order that off Amazon.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I do. There is 2 that are the same. Oh yeah, there's 2 sets. There's 2 small, 2 medium, and 1 large. They're like $3 at Walmart, which is a total ripoff. But I figured I would need it because I was going to tinker this weekend.
No, one eye is looking at you, Wakey. One eye is looking at straight ahead. The other eye is making sure you ain't creeping up to my right.
Okay, let's see here. Trying to rearrange. I got my desk cleaned off last weekend or last week or something. I cleared my whole entire desk off, so I have room to work. It feels so much better not being cramped up in a little tiny corner of the desk. And then I got a light here too, so I can see. I got this big, huge heat. It's not really heat. I didn't put a heat light bulb in it, but I got this big so I can shine light on so I can see what I'm doing. So while I'm soldering and stuff, I got nice bright light. Okay. And now it doesn't work. What in the world? What the crap? Oh, there we go. All right. Now with all this rigging here, I should be getting somewhere. Yeah, I'm almost thinking it's definitely. You know, it could be this. It could actually be this one, Ed. I don't think I should.
Screw that first then. That's easy. It's right out there in the open.
Yeah, by the looks of it, it's like it didn't quite. I don't know. I can't tell. It's just a big gob of goo there. I'll see what I can.
What does PMSL stand for?
TMSL. See, I can't do 3D without intense concentration. When I look at that, buy it on eBay, Eric. Better value. Don't go into the light, Eric. You should satisfy the paranormal. PMSL. I thought that had something to do with women.
That's how I thought that to do with that.
I
That's PMS. I don't know what the L is.
always heard it was putting up with men's crap. That's what it stood for. All right, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go in the bathroom quick. And then, but I'm thinking the soldering iron might be pretty close to being ready.
What do you got it turned to?
Just a little bit past 6, almost 6.
Okay, you got it good and hot then.
Yeah.
I don't go that high on boards usually, but I've never tried to. I'm pretty much a noob with that particular iron myself.
All right.
But I was able to solder on that little Woot board, so I felt pretty confident in it.
Yeah, that's like soldering that antenna. Remember? I had to fix this antenna,
Right?
and then so soldering, I had to split the wires. There's the center wire, then the outside wire, and I had to split those and then retin them and solder them right back to the board, and I did it. So that's insane. That's with the new soldering iron. Flying lunatic. Sorry, I had to clear my throat. Be right back.
Yeah, see, I tried that little magnifying helping hands thing, and I've used the helping hands to hold wires and stuff, but that magnifying glass is just too small. That's what I was turning on and off in the back there on my workbench. I don't know if you can see it. It's to the right of the window. It's a big articulating arm, and the magnifying glass is like this big around and lit.
Man, that wind is nasty out there today, boy. Holy cow. See, yeah, same here, back from the sky. No smoke. All right, let's see. All right, so what's the first thing I should do, Ed, with my my soldering iron? Clean the tip.
Do what?
So what's the first thing I do with the soldering iron? Clean the tip.
Is it shiny?
Kind of. It's not like it should be.
Take it in and out of that Brillo pad, put some solder on it, and do it again.
Okay, that's what I was wondering. I just want to make sure I don't ruin my tips. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. Looks kind of shiny now. Okay. Yeah, this is I'm still a noob at soldering. I'm a noob at all this stuff. It's a huge learning curve, but I'm telling you what, the final results has been amazing. Words cannot describe.
It's pretty cool when you solder something up and then it works.
Hey, what's up, Sean's RC? How's it going? Thanks for stopping by. Oh yeah, that melted immediately, Ed. That's nice. Yeah, same here, Sean. I haven't done a whole lot of soldering. I've maybe an hour and a half total of soldering. That's
Yeah, and
about,
the first 45 minutes was with a crap iron that he was just
yeah,
very upset with.
exactly. It was not the greatest tool to have.
Yes, he is, Carlos.
Yeah, that's all I got. I don't have a pad. Not yet, anyways.
I like those tweezers there.
They're awesome.
Try not to solder them to the wire.
Okay, there you go. Maybe if I were to clean this up a little bit, you know, these connections here. Let's see. I'm going to look at this real quick. I would almost say this might have probably been the problem, man. I think it was jumping. You know what I'm saying? Like the voltage was jumping. So I don't think it was a solid what do you call that? A solid.
Well, I mean, you said you got 2 flights out of it,
Yeah.
and then it quit.
Yeah.
So if it wasn't a good joint, then the vibration, whatever, could have made it come apart, but still look connected.
Yeah. Yeah, it could be too. Yep. And this soldering gun is like, it's amazing. It's like bringing the solder exactly where I want to put it. So this has been a great tool. I can tell you already that using this compared to the last one I was using is like night and day. What a difference. Oh yeah, look at that. This is, dude, oh my gosh, Ed, what a difference. And also the solder as well. Wow, what a difference. I put it right where I wanted it to. It went right exactly where I wanted it to go. You guys probably can't see it, can you?
Yeah, Kvar, that's probably what's wrong with me because I've been smelling solder all my life.
Actually, you know what? Now that I got those wires apart, I think I'm going to use some of the shrink tubing, put it on there while I have the wires apart. Let's cut a little piece off.
Yeah, that'll really get you going, Evie. I hear that conformal coating has some pretty good fumes coming off of it.
Hey, Kvar, how's it going? Thanks for stopping in. We got a lot of new faces in here. I wish I knew how to give you guys a wrench. Can you still do that on here?
You would have to go to your YouTube, the YouTube channel, which you can do that.
Uh-huh.
You just have to go to your stream on YouTube and wrench them up.
I might have to do it afterwards or something, maybe?
You can do it afterwards too.
Okay. There's a lot of new faces in here, which is cool. Everybody's welcome. I know I'm not exactly the most entertaining right now, but I'm having fun. All right, let's see. It's a learning process.
All right, see you later, Carlos.
Carlos is heading out.
He's ducking out. He's going to play man wife.
Okay. Thanks for hanging out, Carlos. Appreciate the support.
Why aren't you flying, by the way, Carlos? You digging me about not flying.
Oh, the bird's going nuts out there. He doesn't know how to handle being by himself or something. I think he's lost it.
So, Sean, that's what? Kind of like a butt splice, but for solder?
Get the quick solder connects. They actually work great. I never even heard of them.
Neither have I.
Huh.
Sounds bulky, though.
Yeah, I was thinking it might be a little heavy if you do that. I don't know how well that turned out. I gotta look at it more. I don't know if it did what I wanted it to or not. Yeah, let's see. That's not good. Oh, yep. Okay. Yeah, I had to take it, or what did I do? Oh yeah, I had to take the body off and then pull the wire out, and then I had a little bit of extra room in there.
Just a heat gun that does it, Sean?
Really?
Wow.
Okay. There, now I know for a fact this is definitely soldered together. that brand new solder, Ed,
Well,
and
plug it in.
the brand new solder gun have been amazing. What a difference!
Well, plug it in. Plug it in.
Plug it in. I know my soldering ain't the greatest, but that's a skill that can be mastered. Yeah, it's definitely connected now. All right. It did move. I saw it move, but it didn't move as much as the others.
Just turn on your right radio, arm it, and hit the throttle. See if it spins. Fingers
Okay,
crossed.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Is it spinning?
We got a spinner.
Woohoo! Time to fly, bro.
I'll turn
It
it so you
looked
can
like
see.
I
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's spinning right now. We got it. Let's see if
lightly
you can see
hold
this
your
now. Ready?
fingers on the bell housing. See if it's got some.
Here it is.
Okay, I see
Spinning.
it. Looks like it's got good thrust to me.
Yep. Yeah, it's definitely spinning. That's I would say that's yeah, looks like we got a winner.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
All right. Okay. Cutting the power. Sweet. All right, now that that is done, I gotta go through the fine-toothed comb. Instead of this electrical tape crap, I gotta put that shrink tape on.
Nah.
Because it
Let's
is
put
blowing.
some electrical tape around and let it roll, dude.
All right, let me charge these packs too. Let me get them going. Okay. Oh man. Now I gotta find everything again. No smoke.
Which one's motor 3 EBR? You know, he really has not done any fine tuning as to when the motors actually spin up, because when he was doing it in beta flight, some of the motors spun before some of the others.
That's how.
Left back.
Yeah, that's how it's still doing it. It's doing it like that still too. Like eventually they all spin, but some start before the others.
Yeah, there's probably a way to fix that. To where they all kind of start at the same time. Calibration thing, calibrate the escape or something. I've never done any of that myself, so I don't know. I'm a noob. I'm just not as much of a noob as you, Eric. That's about it.
That's okay. I'm getting there. Little by little.
One step at a time.
Yep. All right, so we have a new problem.
Oh no, what's the new problem?
I can't find the end to charge the battery pack. Yeah, they all start spinning at different times, EBR, but eventually they all spin, which has concerned me, but I haven't really made it a big deal because nobody else seemed to think it was a big deal. All right, I gotta think because I cleaned my desk off. I moved everything around, so now I don't know where anything is. Usually it's Tiffany doing it. This time it was me.
Yes.
All right, Kavar.
I think so, EBR.
Thanks for hanging out with us, Kavar.
Take it easy, Kvar.
I just gotta think, what did I do with that end? Can't be too far. I have my other batteries and stuff right here, so it should have been with them. Moses is going.
Well, he may not have been, or when, because Eric has a hard time keeping track of his mode switch sometimes. And some of his birds only don't have any modes. It's just air or nothing. I think there'll be the whatever he calls it now. The one he got from Chris, it doesn't have, the only mode it has is air mode. So when you armed it, Eric, you were probably in stabilized mode on your radio?
I don't think so. I always have it in air. But it could have been.
Yeah, hey Erwin, I think it's with there. I don't really know what the difference is, to be honest with you. I just knew I always in air mode that when you flip the switch, the motors all start spinning, but I thought that was partly due to the setting, throttle settings.
Yeah, I always wondered about that because I noticed that from the beginning that all the motors spun at different times. But when I brought it up, nobody seemed to think it was an issue before. So I didn't really think of it as an issue. Crap, come on, where is it? I'm trying to think. I took it off. Oh, maybe I put it in the boxes. Let's see.
Need one place where you put all your charging stuff, Eric. One.
Yeah, I do. The problem is sometimes I don't make it back.
No, I understand. I'm the last one to be talking about being organized. I'll tell you that right now.
I'll set it down, thinking, okay, I got to go put this away, and then I forget. And then Tiffany comes along behind me in her cleaning mode, and then it's gone forever. I got, let's see, it might be, there's a lot of might be places around here. Because at the same time when I was doing that, there was a lot of other projects going on. You know what I'm saying? So I could have very well put it in the UR65 box or the FPV goggle box, or you just never know. Because I remember I charged, let's see, last time I charged it, and then when did I use it next? I used it next. I don't know if I used it on the Bumblebee. No, I didn't use it on the Bumblebee. Because I don't have the right end for that.
Oh, that's right. You need XT30 connection.
Yeah, the smaller one. So I've been using that USB one, unfortunately. Oh, here it is. Yep. Got it. All right, we're in business. It was right next to the UR65 box.
Why? UR65 is 1S. Why would it be in that box?
Because I was using the charger for that.
That being said, I know the power supply for your charger you also use for the little 6-bay charger.
It's 1.3 amps, Ed? Yeah, 1.3.
What 1.3 amps for a 1300 milliamp hour battery.
Yeah. Okay. All right. All right, so I got that charging. I got 2 other packs I got to charge. And then, let's see, there was one that was,
Take it easy, Sean.
Hey, what's up, Thomas? All right, thanks for hanging out, Sean.
Thomas, how you doing, brother?
Yeah, we hear you, Sean. How's it going, Thomas? We're tinkering with the Tyro. We think we may have fixed it. Well, some of it, anyways. We still got video issues. We got lots of video noise we haven't figured out yet. But we can do that on another day. Crap. Right now, I'm checking these batteries to see what they to see which ones are the ones that need to be charged. Crap. Oh, let's go this way. Okay. So we already resoldered it, Thomas. What in the world? 0.00 is not good, right, Ed?
0.00. What battery is that?
That's one of the Tyro batteries here. Let's see.
You must not be. That can't be that low.
Yeah, no, I must have something set wrong. I have it on the 21, the 201. I have it. I don't know if you can see it or not. It's set
Is
to
that
20.
20 volts?
I believe so.
All right, is it set to DC?
Let's see. Oh, 9
Is
volt.
that the DC scale?
I don't know. This is like across the pond lettering. It's all Chinese to me. I thought it was this one though. I could have sworn it was this one. Excuse me.
Bless you.
Thank you. I'll just keep spinning it until we find the right one, I guess. What in tarnation is going on here? I don't get it. Huh. Shouldn't be broken. I just bought this a few months ago. Yeah, I don't get it. Something's not right. Oh, that one's reading. $15.18. Wonder why this one isn't reading. That can't be right. Oh yeah,
What?
now it's reading 15.23. I don't know what I did wrong, but it wasn't reading before. All right, so these two need to be charged.
Yeah, 15.8 like half charge, maybe a little more.
What's that, Ed?
I said 15.8 volts is like a little over half charge.
Oh, okay. Yeah, those
But
are the.
the thing is too, is that when batteries sit, their voltage can actually go back up a little bit
Uh huh.
until you put a load on them, and then they drop quick.
All right, so I think I'm good. Let's see here. I got to go through. Yeah, we'll have to figure out a different day to mess with. I mean, once everybody sees the footy coming out this week, because this week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday videos are of the Tyro flights. And you'll see. So I'm hoping somebody will reach out to me and give me ideas on why it's snowy like that. So that'll be the next thing we work on.
It may just not like the frequency you're at, Eric.
You think so?
That's a possibility.
Yeah, it's really weird. Like, I don't know. Like, it's not snowy until you take off. So something.
That part is what leads me to the motor noise, and that bird has a capacitor on it, right?
Yeah. But it's also soldered around that area too, remember? All right, you want a sneak peek? I'll see if I can give you a sneak peek.
Oh, that's right, because you soldered directly to the motor connection for your camera, and the capacitor is in a different place.
Yeah. All right, I'll give you a sneak peek. Just don't rip me off and not watch it later. Let's see here.
What I was telling Eric Thomas was that because he doesn't have a 9-volt pad on his ESC, which is where Indigo was telling him to go with it. So instead, he went to the main battery lead. But the capacitor, where it's at, is in a different spot on the bird. It comes off the side. It's in a different spot. And those power wires that's running from his VTX might go right past something real noisy.
There's my drone pool shirt. Can you guys hear it or no?
No, we don't hear it, but we don't need to hear it. We just need to see the footy.
Exactly. All right, there you go.
That looks like motor noise to me. That's not too bad though.
It does get a little worse from time to time. Like you'll see, yeah, like you'll see lines and crap, but it's not bad, but it's not good.
Yeah, it looks like motor noise to me. Everybody's agreeing too, so there you go.
Oh, there I can't see. Let's see. Yeah, I can see how that would pull the noise up here. Yep, noise. It's not a reception problem, really. That's good to know. So the antennas are good. VTX is good then.
You going around them trees, orbit them trees. Yoo-hoo.
That was the first flight, Ed. So everything, I was like, still my heart was racing and I was nervous and still on the edge of my seat. You know what I'm saying? Like that was all new to me. So I didn't dare do anything crazy with it because it was like going from driving a bicycle to driving a rocket all in 2 seconds.
Yeah. Well, it'll be cool to see your next video with flying turd down there instead of Tyro 99.
Yeah. I have 2 more videos after the 4, but I'll post them maybe sometime next week or something. But I got so much footage, it's unreal. I got tons of it. So you guys will see it eventually as it comes out. But this was filmed like 2 weeks ago, guys. Literally.
You're such a video Scrooge.
Yeah, right. I got a video coming out every day. I got tons of footage. I still got I probably got 30 more episodes to post. Yeah, stupid electrical tape. Oh, that battery's done.
Yeah, he's all worried about not having content for when it starts getting ugly up there, Thomas. But then that's when people start teaching him about conformal coding and all that stuff, and he'll realize he can fly during the winter too.
All right, I'm back. Yeah, means I'm not posting enough. I don't have the time. I'm lucky I have time to do all this. I haven't even done anything with the fish and junk or the crazy gaming. I've been focusing back on RC Crazy again.
I got a little picture-in-picture going in there.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of that going on because some of it I have. What's crazy is this VTX has it. Remember the mic on it? It records the props. It records sound. So some of it is crappy. So I spliced it because I had Tiffany recording with a regular phone. So some of the footage has actual better, it's just changed up. You'll see. I can't explain it. It's all edited and all that good stuff. But some of it is actual footage from the drone recording it. Like, how you guys put the cameras on your drones? This one has the built-in mic, so it records the sound and video on the VTX. And it goes through to the headset that way. Trying to get this crappy electric tape off so I can put the heat shrink on it.
I found that other cable for the Firefly, Eric, so that'll be coming your way here shortly.
Oh, really?
Zip tie that puppy right on top of that Tyro.
Yeah. You put it right there, or no, right here or something. Right on the head. Yeah, that'd be cool. And then I found the other thing I want to send Ryan. It's the SD card thing. I have 2 of them, which I'm not going to put one on here, so I'm going to send that to Ryan to test out to see how he likes it. It's the one that records directly from the camera to the SD card instead of recording through the headset, so the picture is crystal clear. In theory. I had way too many things going on this summer, along with the weather, to get much flying in the summer. Yeah, I hear you, Thomas. We did a lot of family road trips, and then got cracked down on at work. My boss cracked down on me at work, so I had to focus more on work again. So I had to kind of stop doing the fishing stuff, all the trips, because I had to work, all the road trips. Let's see. So I guess these different sizes are gonna come in handy, Ed. You know what's crazy is this stuff is thicker than the other stuff I had. It's really weird. I wonder why.
Higher voltage rating.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That's
Huh.
why I make it thicker.
Is it gonna be harder to melt?
Yeah. And you don't really, unless you want the stiffness, you don't need the thickness.
Gotcha. Yeah, I don't really, well, maybe on the wire right here, I would need the thickness, but
See, like I got, let's see. I wish, and I'm sure you could get it smaller.
oh, there he is.
But I got this from Harbor Freight.
Here you go. We're live, Indigo, just so you know.
Yeah, I see that now. Thanks. What's up, guys?
What's up?
I got this from Harbor Freight, but it's basically shrink wrap
Oh,
on
wow.
a roll.
That's
So
awesome.
You cut it however long you want, but it's too big. It's too small for some things,
Okay.
but for most things, it's too big. Like for doing your splice, it's big for that. So
Yeah.
but I'm sure if you could find it in a smaller size, it'd be awesome.
Yeah, definitely. That's
Because this is 1/4 inch. I'm thinking like 1/8 inch or
What
smaller
is it?
would be great.
what is it called?
This black heat shrink tubing.
Oh, okay. Hey, Ryan, there's no smoke. I resoldered this wire here, and the motor started spinning again. So
Okay, so you broke your wire connection when you crashed.
it's my guess. So I'm thinking
Yeah.
we might have it fixed again.
All right, let's fly it.
Yeah. Yeah. Right now I'm trying to. I can't go right now because Tiffany's not here, and Matthew's here, and she took the truck. So
Just rip it up and down the block.
Yeah, I know. What is it, Eric? Come on,
yeah, that'll wake the neighborhood up. They probably
It's already 1:15 by you. They're everybody's awake
Hey,
by now.
do you think they think I'm strange enough as it is, always flying drones out there?
Yeah, but now you'll go out there with a real one and rip it up. You'll instill fear in all of your neighbors.
That's what I did at the park. Like, it got quiet when my drone was flying. When this thing was flying at the park, like the whole entire park got silent.
Yeah, I love that.
They were like looking and trying to figure out what it was.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Let's see.
One guy at the park this morning was trying to read his paper or something. And I went early before all the kids could get to the park to practice soccer or whatever sporting thing that they're into. And man, so there's this dude reading his paper. I just pulled out my quad and started setting everything up, and he gave me the dirtiest look and got up and left. I was like, have a nice day.
Yeah, have a nice day.
See you later. If you would have stuck around 5 more minutes, I would have made a whole bunch of noise, and then you could have been mad for real.
You could have blown his newspaper out of his hand, Ryan.
Right?
It was crazy because there's kids playing tennis, and everybody just stopped. It was the funniest thing.
They do make quite the scream when you punch out.
Yeah, like in some of the videos, because Tiffany, she was filming some of the sound on the phone. She didn't film the whole thing, which stinks, but on some of it she did, some of the flights. Because I wanted to film, the whole entire flight, but she just did bits and pieces on some of them. Anyways, You can hear her talk about how it sounds when I'm doing the tricks because you can tell.
Yeah.
It's like
For
wah,
sure.
wah, 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 wah.
Yeah.
It's going
Yeah.
nuts.
Well, like I've been flying low KV stuff lately on 4S with like medium to low pitch props because I wasn't really going for speed. I was trying to go for smooth, and it's quiet. I mean, it's really quiet. I was playing with this one in the driveway the other day, and it's not loud. Like you punch out, and it's really not that loud.
Wow, that thing looks sick. Look at that. It's
Yeah,
like
you would-
twice as big as the Tyro.
I know you love those props too. This camera
Yeah, look
does
at
it no
that. Oh,
justice.
yeah.
These props are gorgeous.
That's amazing. Those things are amazing. Those look good on the Tyro. Just that
Yep.
color red right there is awesome. That thinks I can't. The shrink tape is like it's still too small to put on this.
Now this
Well,
is not quiet. Dude, I've been used to flying quiet stuff, and this is the one that I made for 6S. And when you punch it, man, everyone knows. Everyone knows you're there.
That is so cool.
I love it.
Okay, we got a solution. I cut the stupid zip tie off. There we go. I should have did that to begin with.
Let me see. Let me open up the chat here. You guys got people in the chat?
Yeah, we got a few people in there. They're not very talkative right now. They're just kind of chilling.
Good. Hopefully they're building quads too. I'm really excited, dude. Like, I can't, I gotta say, I called it chasing the dragon for a long time because when I first got the Q215 and I built it and I flew it and it was in January and it was freezing out and I didn't care and I was so excited about it, and I've been chasing the dragon to get that feeling back. Not back, but again, like that genuine extreme excitement and happiness. And I've just been chasing it. And, you try to do more and more tricks and do crazier and crazier stuff, trying to chase that feeling. But like, I don't know. I wasn't getting it anymore. And I wanted something else. I just didn't know what it was. And when I flew Chuck It Squad, I was like, oh, this is good. This is real good. So today, dude, when I flew that 6S squad, I only did 2 packs, but like by the time I landed, I was shaking, and it wasn't shaking from like the usual adrenaline rush. I was shaking because I was so excited about how badass this thing is.
You got it back.
Dude, it's back. Like, I cannot wait to. I'm going to tweak the settings just a little bit. There's a couple things I want to modify, but I can't wait to go back out there and rip that thing. It's awesome. The power from 6S is just so good. It's so good. And it's a Flight 1 board. And I flashed Falco X to it. And I like it. It's I wasn't ready for how good the flight controller was going to make the quad feel. So it's going to take me a little time to get used to it, of course. But, dude, it's good. It just flies so freaking nice. And I'm excited. So I can't wait. I can't wait to go fly it some more. It's awesome.
I can't wait to fly this bad boy again. I've been dying to. I mean, I can't believe it's that simple of a fix again. I think, anyways.
Yeah, probably. I mean, that was my first guess. The more and more you play around with solder, the better you get at doing it. It's not really hard. Flux helps a lot. And if you watch, like, the solder goes to where it's supposed to go if you, use flux. It's just easy. It's not really hard. The really tiny pads are the ones that are difficult. But even, like, connecting wires together, I sat here and just practiced doing that. I just cut wires and I'd connect them. And I just kept practicing it until it became super, super easy.
Yeah. That's awesome. Okay, so this is going to actually stiffen up the antenna as well, like what Ed was saying.
How's my camera look? Does it look good?
It's just you're a little dark.
Yeah, you're a little dark. That's about it.
It's dark in this room. That's for sure.
Well, I mean, that makes sense that it looks dark then. You're in your man cave, for God's sake.
This is definitely my lab, the studio, the man cave for sure.
Hey Ryan, they have these festivals down here in St. Augustine all the time. I don't know which one it was, but they'll have these vendors. And I actually have, it looks like a license plate, but it's a lot longer. And it says the man cave, and I had to buy it. You know,
Nice.
so it's on my wall.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Yeah, this is definitely my little hideout. I don't know how, but this room used to be Jamie's room, and it's definitely not anymore.
No, it looked like your room.
Let's see if I can play with this camera for a minute. So, okay, so that's my camera that I put up there. I gotta clean this room up, but I want to put the camera on that side, looking down over here.
Yeah, where all your stuff is at.
Yeah.
So you got
I just set this up less than 5 minutes ago. Like before, I just walked in and hooked this up. So I'll have to fiddle with it. I just wanted to make sure it was all working. But yeah, this is my new camera. It's supposed to be a good one.
It looks good and clear.
Good.
Yeah.
How does it focus on stuff up close? Put something up
That's
close.
a good idea. Yeah, let's try looking at this lammed quad.
Oh yeah, that does great. That does awesome, dude.
Oh wow.
Focuses right in on it.
Yeah, that's
It
crazy.
sure did. Let's try let's see if you guys can read this super tiny text.
Give it a second, see if it'll pull it in. Yeah, it's trying to pull it in.
Oh, there it is.
There it goes.
Wow.
Wow. that is
Wow,
good.
that is pretty impressive. I'm pretty impressed. Yeah, if you could read that, that was incredible.
I didn't say I could read it, but you could tell it was clear.
I know what you mean. Yeah.
It focused in on it.
This was a pretty cool build, man. It was a little bit challenging. This is definitely the most it's a slammed frame. There is no room in there.
Oh, it is kind of squished.
Dude, it is big time. It's probably maybe 1.25 inches.
But I mean, it's spread out. So you got your board spread out. It's not stacked.
No, my stack is stacked right here. There's no room for anything on this side. So in the trunk back here, dude, I had a really difficult time figuring out how to get it to fit back there. And then in a shot of desperation, and I could just hear the lunatic go, just tape it all together and shove it in there. Just screw it on, plug it in. Let's fly already. Come on, dude. So I'm like, you know what? This isn't a beauty contest. That's what I did. I took the VTX and my receiver and the cap that I got on there and just took electrical tape and taped them up and stuck them in there. And here we go. We're off to the races. And you know what's funny? The wire, the antenna wire I have running through the power lead. Okay. And I was wondering if that was going to create noise and I was going to get interference, especially having the RX and the VTX and a cap all smashed into each other like that. No problems, no interference, no noise. It's amazing. I thought for sure I was going to, as soon as I plugged in, I was going to be like, oh, this isn't going to work. And it's not like that at all. So I don't know.
Well, here's the deal with all that is like the actual antenna wire is coax. So it's shielded.
Right.
And I think the biggest place where people pick up noise is on the leads from the camera itself to the VTX. Because none of that's shielded. You know what I mean?
It's true. But yeah, it worked great. It definitely flies. It flies really nice. It's really smooth. But it still didn't have it. Like I took it out yesterday and flew it around the park. I put a few packs through it and came home, and Jamie looked at me like, well, how is it? And I'm like, it's nice. It's really nice, actually. It flies super smooth, but it's missing something. It just doesn't have the it that I want. And when I came back in this morning from flying my new one, she looked at me and I couldn't even talk. I just smiled. She was like, you got it. I'm like, yeah, I got it. I definitely got it. It's, dude, I'm telling you, man, it's hard not to get half a stiffy when you punch the throttle. It's just, man, I went from one end of the park to the other in the blink of an eye. It's fast. I love it.
That's
Well,
awesome.
when are we gonna see that footy, Ryan?
Well, it's funny. I actually haven't looked at it yet. I flew real quick. As soon as I got home, we left, went out to breakfast, and then somehow I went to Best Buy and spent an unnecessary amount of money on this stupid camera that I didn't need in the first place. But, I had to do it. So as soon as I get a chance to go over that footage, I'll put up something. So the battery I'm using is a 6S, but it's only 1,000 milliamp hours. So it's not one of the big super brick 6Xs. It's actually kind of a small one. And the first pack I did was getting the feel for the flight controller and the firmware and just getting the feel for how everything felt. So I wasn't really pushing it. I was just kind of cruising around, and I landed at 4.5 minutes. And on my second lipo, I gave it a little bit more juice, and it was 3.5 minutes. But it was 3.5 minutes of me ripping around. So that's not too bad.
Well, and the other thing too, and people talk about flight time. Here's the deal with me, anyway, is that too much flight time can be hard on the heart. If you know what I mean. It's like, man, I'm ready to set this bird down and take a break for a minute.
Yeah, it's funny. I was thinking the same thing. 3.5 minutes of hard shredding and consistent heart pounding. 3.5 minutes is good. I'm okay to land and take a break and chill out for a second. So I think what I'm getting at is those 1,000 milliamp packs are probably the way to go because they're light. Those other ones are really heavy.
Yeah, maybe it's 1,300.
That's true. Because
it's got the power to lift it.
There's no question about that. I think Eric's alter ego is in the chat.
Yeah, so he is.
Yeah.
I stayed up way too late last night. I got some stuff I want to put on my other channel, Eric.
Okay.
That's more, camping and stuff like that.
There you go.
So I stayed up late watching an old video from 1986 in North Carolina.
Wow. Uh-oh. Oh, Ryan left. Or no? Oh, there he is. Okay.
I just wasn't a flying lunatic back then, but I was still a lunatic nonetheless.
I got to get one of those little butane torches to add to my collection.
Dude, that's what I use for heat shrink, and it's fantastic.
Yeah, I think that would probably be better than using this 20-year-old lighter that I haven't used for cigarettes in years. I don't even know why or how we even still have them, but.
I'm trying to see if I can get a Loki cam going.
There you go. And right now,
I guess that's not a good angle. Like, hey, there's a good shot of my dog's nuts. Yeah, we're just gonna. Hey, Loki.
he's enjoying life. It's like, this is the life. I got my best friend next to me. I can sleep whenever I want, wherever I want.
Loki, Loki.
What a big baby. He's just sitting here staring at me.
Okay.
But what's cool is while you guys are looking at Loki, you can't see what I'm doing.
Let's see, anybody else in here? We got 6 people watching. We're almost done. I should probably put my FPV goggles on charge as well, just in case
I gotta
forget.
I gotta do that too. I gotta
Just in
charge
case
the
I can
bags.
get out for a few minutes, for a few flights, maybe test her out.
So I went from having no working quads to having 2 sweet 5-inchers. I'm pretty excited about that.
That's awesome.
It's cool because my goal for this summer was to fly my Tyro Q215 and learn how to fly acro, and then over this winter build a sweet quad, a sweet 6S quad for next summer, and I'm definitely way ahead of schedule.
My goal has just been to survive.
Yeah, because your first 6S squad wasn't supposed to be until next summer, was it?
Right. Yeah, that was at least my goal. And Chuck it, if you're watching this, you ruined me. I couldn't not build a 6S squad. It was just too good.
Did anybody mention cookies?
I don't think so, but I do have some fresh baked cookies that are the bomb. I went to go grab the last 2 last night, and I got that look from Jamie that she didn't have to say a word. If I would have took those 2 cookies, it would have been the last thing I did on this planet. So yours truly didn't get the last 2 cookies. I had to have a brownie instead.
Yeah, we had cake last night because it was Tiffany's birthday.
Oh yeah, how was the cake? Was that the one the kids made?
Yes. It was pretty good. It wasn't too bad. It was a little different. It was the red velvet, but it had chocolate frosting on it. So it was a little different, but it was still cake. I mean, cake is cake, you know. Can't be too picky with that.
So that's right. You're working with a new iron, aren't you?
Oh yeah.
How's it working out?
Way better. Trust me.
Oh, that's good, dude. So good.
It's amazing what a good soldering iron does.
Yeah, you mean like it works?
Yeah, right.
Exactly. It does its job.
Yeah, no, you're right about that, man. I wish I had another spot to fly that was closer. All the spots around here I got to travel to get to. And that's why I always fly at that park. I mean, it's legitimately right down the street. It's easy to just bounce over there, get a few flights in, and come home.
Yeah. That's kind of why I like where I'm at, because I can like literally go anywhere and not get harassed.
Yeah, that's pretty nice. I'm excited now, dude. I have that excitement back in my blood about flying. Not like I wasn't excited before, but now I'm excited again. Plummet was right. So I didn't I didn't even try Flight One. Like I didn't use their. Yeah, I loaded their software up just long enough to load Falco X, and then I tried flying the Falco X. And it's a shame because now I probably won't try the Flight One. I'm probably just going to stay with the Falco X because it was really nice. It felt really good. Like it's different, so I'm going to have to get used to the way it feels, but I don't know, dude. I don't know how to explain it. It felt like when I would do a roll, it just felt like my quad was on greased up bearings and it just rolled so freaking smooth, dude. It was awesome. It felt good.
That's awesome. All right, see now this right here. Should I? This is kind of bare. See, I don't know if you guys can see this or not. The VTX connector to the wire here. It's kind of bare, and see how loose that is. Is that okay or what? Should I try to zip? I don't know about zip tie. I don't know.
How would you tighten it up? That's just the pigtail sticking out, isn't it?
This is the antenna. It's the antenna coming off of the VTX. It goes directly into the antenna. That's what Lewis told me to do. It doesn't have the wire like the other one did. Remember how the other one had the wire?
Yeah, it had that little pigtail thing.
Yeah, he said to do it this way because this way worked better.
But you know what? Did it?
It didn't change nothing.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting at.
Yeah, absolutely nothing. So I'm getting noise from somewhere, which I just haven't figured out yet. Now, if I had a different camera mounted on there, then I wouldn't even worry about that noise because I can still see the fly. You know what I'm saying? I just need to figure out a way to record the footage without having to worry about, like what you were saying, that little firefly thing.
Are you saying you're getting noise on your DVR footage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like more than normal? Because DVR footage is not great to begin with.
Look, Ryan. It's actually in some case, I think my DVR footage is pretty good, actually.
You know what? I'm sorry. I sit here corrected. I automatically think Fat Shark DVR, and it sucks. I'm never happy with the Fat Shark DVR, and I'm always like, that sucks. But you're right. There is good DVR footage.
I mean, it's still not high
Hey,
def,
Gene.
but I mean, it's just like on my latest video, the sun was setting real low. So when I would come around and stuff, and the HD cam would catch the bright sun, it wouldn't adjust to the light changes quick enough. Whereas the FPV footage was spot on, man. It was adjusting great.
There you go, Indigo. That's what it looks like.
Okay, you're talking. Oh yeah, I got you now. All those little dots.
You see the noise on the bar?
Yeah.
Noise. That's noise. His reception is good. There's
His reception's good.
Static at times, yes.
Hey, Gene,
Yeah.
how's it going?
But remember, Ryan, how he put the power for the VTX directly to the battery lead, but the capacitor is in a different spot on the board.
That's a good point.
So that capacitor is not having as much a filtering effect on the juice, on the power to his VTX.
All right, I'm just gonna say this. Okay, wait. Let me ask a question first. Is it at least a 9-volt pad for the output on the flight controller for the VTX?
He didn't have a 9-volt pad. He said.
Yeah, it says 7 to 24 volt. It says 5.
Oh well, that's fine. That's fine. 7 to 24 includes 9. So what I'm saying is you could I've had people tell me to wire my
I did, Gene. This is
VTXs
a
to the
different
battery
VTX.
pads, and I never have good luck doing that. I never have good luck. If I wire it the way you're supposed to, I shouldn't say the way you're supposed to, but if you wire it to the flight controller, I always have fine image.
And what I did, Gene, is
See, I can't do that night train. It doesn't work for me.
At
At least it didn't.
Well, like, hey, Mike, Eric is on direct power, but his capacitor isn't on. Like on the two other birds I have, the capacitor is soldered to the same place where the battery is connected. The battery lead is connected. On the Tyro 99, the capacitor is soldered somewhere else on the flight controller, I guess. I don't know. It's downstream from the battery connector.
Yeah, it's right below it, or maybe it might be soldered to the same spots. I can't remember. But either way, it's giving me noise there.
I don't know. Everybody always says go direct power, and when I tried that, it did not do well for me. And I have my capacitor right there on those pads, and it was bad. But in all fairness, I think that VTX was going bad, which I wanted to say it wasn't going bad, but I think it is. I think that's just what it is, because this is a Unify Evo, and it's probably got like, I don't know, maybe 4 flights on this thing, and it doesn't work. It's garbage. It just sucks. I haven't messed with it because I already got replacements for it, and they work great.
Yeah, Gene, this is a different VTX. We've already replaced the VTX from the original one to this one. The one I have now is the TX805 by Ishin. So we've already done that. I've replaced the camera on this, changed that to a different one, and also instead of using the double bladed props, I use the triple bladed ones. So those are the mods that I've done with this so far. Oh, there you go.
What antenna are you using?
He's got one of those little dipole. Got a little dipole on it.
What's that?
I
What's that?
answered the question for
Oh,
you.
Yeah, I was just wondering what the antenna was that you were using.
Oh, okay.
That was at Luis's recommendation, because he said that pigtail connector going to a regular dipole was bad, but it made no difference. He's still getting the same signal.
Yeah, exactly.
It's no better or worse.
Okay. Well,
So he's getting noise from something else, Well, I mean, it's a flying turd.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, it flies. We're just still working on the video.
dude, when I got the Q215, I instantly upgraded the camera. What did I do after that? I don't know. I don't want to say it out of order, but I ended up changing the camera and the VTX and the motors until I finally ended up just getting a new frame and then building a different quad. And that's kind of just how it went. But I definitely ended up upgrading stuff on it. I didn't just keep it as it was out of the box.
That takes me back to the Wizard of Oz. If I only had a brain.
Yeah, this is a gift from StarCop. So I'm probably just gonna keep trying to fix this up. You know what I'm saying?
Still
Well,
nobody's ever heard from
Starcop-
that guy?
Starcop has let you feel the power of
Right.
a 5-inch bird. So,
Yeah.
Right.
it's been a lot of frustration along the way, but you've flown it and you've done some nice flights with it.
Yeah. All right.
All right, Mike.
Thanks for hanging out.
Hey, Night Train, I'm just going to say that RDQ solder is fantastic. I ordered some just because I heard everybody raving about it, and it's that 6337 stuff, and it's great. It's absolutely great. Just throwing
Okay.
it out there.
Yeah, I'm gonna get me some too. So
All right.
what diameter do you like, Brian?
I think, let's see. So I was on, I think it was 1 millimeter I was using. And then this RDQ stuff is 0.8, and I kind of prefer the 0.8.
What size is what I sent you, Eric?
For what?
The solder.
Oh, the solder. Let's see. It is.
Well, yeah, I hear you.
0.6. It's 0.6.
Okay.
I
So
love it.
you have the 0.8, Ryan. That's what you like.
Yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
little bit thicker than what you got, Eric.
Okay.
And see, part of that is too is what you're soldering, because that small stuff I sent you, Eric, is great for little pads.
Like
Yeah.
the whoops.
Exactly.
It'll
Yeah.
work for all of it, but you just use a lot,
You
But
just
you go a little
you-
bit. You go a little
Sorry.
bit thicker for bigger
Hey,
stuff
Steve.
like doing XT connectors and
Okay, so now I gotta put these props back on. How much? Which I gotta figure out how to do.
Yeah,
this.
don't tell them.
Okay, I think they got to spin inward.
yeah.
So
Yep.
I got the left front spinning. Oh, hold on, I gotta go check the battery. It's done.
I'm actually running props out on both of these builds now.
Don't tell him, but he think he's got it right.
Oof. Yep, I second that.
I'm with you, brother.
Mhm. It's funny how that happens, and then all of a sudden the cameras come back on.
I should have turned my mic off. Though.
I actually did, but not in time. So I'm sure. All right. Drone Pool's always doing some interesting stuff. Hey, Rick. Steve
Hi, Rick and
Carpenter in the
Steve.
house.
Great to see you, brothers.
All right, we're getting there. 2 fully charged, 1 working on it, and the other one I gotta check the voltage on it because it's been sitting since the last flights.
Oh, he sent his turd 99 to the Baduga guy, Gene.
Hey, what's up, Rick? Yeah, I seen him. I seen a helicopter flying it. I believe it was helicopter. I just watched his Tyro maiden. He did it, and he had a big huge camera on it.
I think Gene was right though. I think it was Nerdcopter he sent it to.
Nerdcopter? I thought it was
Yeah.
helicopter.
Hella's flying some.
Yeah.
What
Hella,
was it?
Hella has come a hell of a long way.
Yeah, Hella's ripping. I forgot what he's flying. It's that one. God, I wanted that quad too when it first came out. That Emax. It's a 5-inch Emax. I forget what they call it. It's a nice quad though.
Hella is all in with a couple of number of FPV guys out there, including Mr. Dow for one.
Really?
Yeah. So he's got some great mentors to fly with. Because I remember, I don't know, it was like 6 months ago, he was just flying little loops around the inside of the house.
I remember. Yep. Yeah, Hella started like I did, flying whoops around. And then I got a taste of that forest crack.
Now he's diving buildings and doing holes through tree canopies and all kinds of stuff, man.
Yeah, he's doing really good, man.
Hey,
Hella's
what's up,
going
11
for it.
Charlie? How's it going, brother? Good to see you. And we got, I do believe we got one of the bugs out of the Tyro. We'll find out.
It's always a good sign when you see props going on.
Yeah. We had, and it wasn't just like, it wasn't doing like what it was before. It wasn't like flicking, it was actually spinning. So that's a good sign.
I still got this. I still got to strip this thing down and
What
build something cool.
With that?
I'm going to keep the motors out of it because these are pretty nice motors. And maybe keep the VTX. But that's it. The rest of it is out of here. I'm going to get all new stuff for it and build a cool little 3-inch.
Where are you going, Gene? You leaving the chat, or you just got to go fly, or what are you going to do? You just stopped in to say hey? So yeah, this will be cool.
With the GoPro?
With the GoPro, that's it.
What, you going to jump out of a tree or what?
And this is the part that always confuses me because it's
the same. Remember the prop crisscross.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, because it's backwards.
Yeah, because they spin in towards either the front or the back of the quad.
Okay, yeah,
that's right there. Just put it on there. Once you get the front, the back is easy squeezy, dude. Stop overthinking.
Yeah, let's put them all backwards.
Do it.
Do it, that, Ryan.
Actually, yeah. Listen, I put on a rear one upside down once, and it was phenomenal. It still flew okay, but it made the worst noise I have ever heard. When I punched it, and it was like, I mean, it was bad. It just sounded so bad. And I'm like, Chuck, what the hell was that? And he's like, I don't know. It sounds like you got something like a prop on wrong. I'm like, yeah. And sure enough, it was upside down. It still flew, but it sounded terrible.
That's crazy.
Dude, it made the weirdest noise. But I'll tell you what, I'm most likely never going to do that again.
And that's how you learn.
Exactly.
I mean, you know how many times I've taken this thing apart already? I'm starting to learn it inside out, you know?
That's right.
The only thing that stinks is it's like suspense. I got to build up to it in order to start messing with it again. Because I realize how much time goes into it.
There you go. There's an example of putting the props on wrong.
I
got some nice holes in that puppy, boy.
Wow. That's awesome.
Too funny.
That's how you make memories. And holes.
And holes. That's too funny, dude.
Hey, here's my my UR65 launch pad.
Yeah, that's
Here we go.
That looks like something you nail to a tree and shoot pellets at.
Yeah. I can't believe the wind today. This really sucks. I was hoping to go whoop those churches. There's a street called Church Street. There's like 4 churches on it, and I think 3 of them have really tall steeples or something. I want to go do power dive them things.
Sweet. Now, just so you know, this is not a landing pad. This is a launch pad.
Gotcha.
Because I never get back on this thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Out of all the times I've flown the UR, I've only landed back on that once.
Well, that's pretty damn small pad, Eric. I got news for you. That's
Yeah.
smaller than the plate. You should take the plate out there and land on it instead. You did good. Hey, Eric, you did do good on the picnic table. I was proud of you. On
Yeah.
that.
I landed on a picnic table with my 5-inch.
Gene does that all the time. But then Gene flies like Miss Daisy, too. So. I always make fun of him for that. He does great proximity stuff and all that. He does proximity stuff great. He doesn't get off. He doesn't really do the loopy roll thing.
Oh, is this making noise? No, it shouldn't be. I hope you guys
See,
are
Gene, if you were still here, you could defend yourself and say, well, man, you need to watch this video or that one. Everybody has their own style. I you know.
Yeah, I'm
sure.
learning mine too.
The way he flies,
Me
he
too,
damn
dude.
sure ain't flying no camera bird, so there you go.
My style is kind of chill until I get brave, and then I'll do a couple loops and hoops, and then I chill and get brave again. And
You
Well,
forgot
here's
the
the
part where you
deal with
break
that.
stuff.
yeah,
Part of getting brave has to do with how many packs you fly in one session, Eric, because the more packs you fly, the braver you get.
yeah. Here's the thing too: is it's weird. Like I'll do really great on one battery, and then I'll change to another battery, and then I'll do completely horrible. So it's like I lose my focus or something.
I use Chevy Trucker.
Hey, Chevy Checker. He
Well,
always
maybe it's the bird, not you, Chevy Trucker. Now, my landings are usually wrecked, but I figured out a key clue to that, okay? And then as I come in, I get it about 3 feet off the ground, and then I just disarm, and it just flops right down nice and sweet.
That's what I'm trying to learn is the landings. But I have one good landing out of the 4 flights I did the one day. The other 3 were when I landed, I rolled and flipped and flopped and smashed and everything. But the one landing, it was just like little whoop, bloop, and dropped down. I did exactly what you said. I disarmed and dropped down like 2 feet. So that was good.
I flew those for a long time, Chevy Trucker, about 3 years.
Yeah, the toy grades are all I buy. That's okay. That's how it starts.
That's how
Chevy
it starts. Yep.
And then you start get you a cheap pair of goggles, get you a little BTX.
I still fly the toys. They're just as fun.
Yeah. Eric, show one of your little toy grades that you put a BTX camera on.
Okay.
For Chevy Trucker.
Dude, I am freaking out. Wait till you guys see this footage. This quad's fast. You can tell I was hauling balls around this field.
This right here is the E011. Is that what it is?
Yeah, probably. I don't know. Don't ask me.
This is the little Lego loop. This is the little Lego loop, okay? This was a 3D printed hood that I got from Thomas Gertis that sent me this. and that also did is I hot glued it to the top with the camera. This is my first soldering job. I soldered the camera right to the battery wire terminal on the board, and this is how I started off with FPV.
Yeah, my you'd be surprised. Those little VTXs are just 25 milliwatts, but they do an amazing job.
Yeah, I can go probably 80 feet with this at least.
Well, you know the size of my yard. I took the Alias. It was my first technically acro capable bird. And I stuck one on top of it and I flew it all the way around the track.
Yeah. And then I started messing around with acro with this bad boy, the Inductrix blade. I was flying this line of sight. Acro.
I remember when you got that, dude. You were so excited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It still works. Still flies great.
Dude, I'm kind of geeking out over here. You know, I was having some Jello issues before. My Jello issues are gone. The video is super smooth.
Stop right there. Knock on some wood, okay?
Yeah, how about it?
Do it for me. Take it easy, Rick.
Oh, somebody's leaving?
Yeah,
The cat doesn't move very fast.
Enjoy the rest of this beautiful
Okay, take
Sunday.
care, Rick. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Oh my gosh, dude, I'm just amazed. Like, wait till you see
Thank you very much,
how
Charlie.
good this is. Not like my flying is good. I'm not trying to say that. It's all this flight controller. This flight controller is amazing. I was busted on Chuck It for
Hey,
that.
Lewis. How's it
Look,
going?
Baduga is in the building.
We're working on the Tyro issue, Lewis, with this prop not spinning. We got it working. So I got it all slapped back together, taped up, and hopefully as soon as Tiffany gets home, I'm going to take it out again. I haven't flown this in a couple weeks, so it'll be exciting. 20-mile-an-hour winds.
Dude, 20 is nothing. It's all good.
no, that thing can handle 20 all day long.
And you know what's crazy is I have not gone full throttle with this thing yet. I've only flown it like half. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I haven't got it all figured out yet. Obviously, I only got 6 decent flights on it.
Eric,
Yeah.
the way you do is you get it out there, you get it up in the air, and
Have a
then
good
you
one,
just
Steve.
go full bore straight up for about 2 seconds. Get up high, and then kill the throttle and flip and roll and do all kinds of crazy stuff.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Hey, thanks, Steve, for hanging out. You too. Hey, yeah, no smoke, Lewis. So you didn't miss anything. I had to resolder the wire back together. It wasn't connected right. I did. I hooked it up to Beta Flight and checked it out, and it was doing like the chirping, and then it was flicking back and forth. It wasn't spinning. All the other 3 ones were. So I resoldered that wire and hooked it up to the controller and gave it some throttle, and they were all spinning. So what I did worked.
That's right. Okay. Let's do that later.
Yeah, Ryan, he's definitely headed to the big leagues.
Eric,
Yeah.
so I'm thinking before you run off to the park and all that you should at least take it outside and plug it in, arm it, and see if all the motors spin.
What's up, JDS?
I don't know. Because
What do you mean you don't know?
there's too many wires and trees in the wind here. This
I'm
thing,
not saying to fly it. Well, yeah, I am saying to fly it, but
Hey, JDS Flying Canuck, thanks for coming in. Doing great.
I'm just telling you to arm it just to make sure all the motors spin once you got it all put together. And
Oh, yeah.
all
Yeah, I could probably do that just to test it out. Just not take off.
maybe lift it off to a hover or something.
All right, Baduga.
Yes.
I'm waiting for Mrs. RC to get back. She had to take Uncle Ron grocery shopping.
Is it golden hour, Luis, I should say?
You know what? I get that. Like when I went this morning, the lighting was amazing. And I'm looking at this footage now and like the color's really good. It just looks really pretty. I still got a few hours. But I'm going to go again tonight. I got to fly that thing again. It was too much fun.
Charge it up.
I'm going to have to. I got to shoot a video too. I've been kind of procrastinating on it. I have to do a review on a charger that I got. But I kind of wanted to get this new camera up first.
Yeah, I got a drone I gotta do a review on that was sent to me. I haven't had a chance. This LEDs, it's like the UFO. I gotta do the review on this. I haven't done it yet. They're asking for it. LEDs.
Oh, the little UFO. Yeah, those are fun to fly outside in the dark for sure.
This is actually pretty heavy, so it's kind of piqued my interest. But I've got like 5 of these things now. Not the same one, but all different ones. We actually have the real one. Mrs. RC's got that. She's got the real UFO for Force One. And then we have a bunch of clone ones. Clean the plate before she get home. Yeah, this is my plate. This is my mess 'em up plate. I took this one from her collection. I don't know where they came from. Maybe my mom, maybe my grandma. I don't know. Hopefully they're not important. So I got 2 fully charged packs, 1 charging, and then this one is 1 left over from last time that was fully charged and I never got to use.
Well, you need to charge it and fly it first, Eric.
Okay.
Yeah, you got to exercise those batteries, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm still learning.
Well, it's something to keep in mind next time. You're like, I'm going to go fly, babe. And she's like, no, you're not. And you're like, I got to exercise these batteries. I mean, not like I want to do this.
Yeah,
It's good
exactly.
maintenance.
I got to take my batteries for a walk.
I love you, honey. I got to use my batteries. Oh, we lost Ryan. Does he know that?
He just barely disappeared off my screen, but
Yeah. Where you at, Ryan? Want back in?
you'll see him down at the bottom.
I don't know.
I hit the wrong button.
Oh, does he want back in?
I sent you a text message with a picture, by the way, Eric.
Oh,
on
yeah.
on how I set up my screen when I'm streaming.
Okay.
I leave StreamYard full size, but I already have the YouTube video running in the back, and I pop out the chat and then stick it over the comments part of StreamYard. So then you can still wrench people up, comment to them. I don't use the live comment thing on StreamYard at all.
Okay.
I cover it up with the pop-out chat. And with the pop-out chat, the people that you wanted to give a wrench to you could do it very easily
Okay.
because the live chat's right there. It's kind of the same way with Google Hangouts. Google Hangouts work that way too.
Oh,
Or were you always doing that on the phone or something?
no, I did it on the laptop. It just, I don't know. Everything was set up differently. I knew how to do everything on it.
That's pretty funny, JDS. That's fine. You can exercise those batteries too all she wants, but as long as it's ready for me.
Is that even is that even a real battery?
It's okay, Eric. We won't go into that. Shaking your head, Ryan. You know, Eric's a little slow. Well, Eric's not being able to pay attention to the chat, so he doesn't know what JDS said. Well, maybe he
Yeah,
does.
I'm kind of making my VTX not naked. I didn't like it bare. It's a little more stiffer now, so. You see it? See what I did? I put some electrical tape on it.
Okay. Look at the dog. Loki! Loki!
I got headphones on, bro. He can't hear you.
Oh, that's another thing. Okay. You all notice I'm not wearing headphones.
Yeah.
My speaker, the sound that I hear is coming from my TV that is behind my computer, my laptop, if you will, because that's all I got. And yet there's no echo. Y'all don't hear the echo, do you?
No.
No.
That's because my mic is on the laptop right here. I call it Carly because it's an HP. But the sound is coming from the backside, so the microphone on the laptop doesn't pick it up, and so therefore no echo. Now I don't know how I sound to y'all guys, but I
Sounds
tend
good.
to yell at it for some reason.
All right. Let's see. Man, that wind is crazy. I don't even know if I should fly. Holy crap.
Oh, come on.
That's insane.
It's all right. You got the power, brother.
Yep.
Dude, what you're hearing is the wind at a higher altitude. If you just keep it down to 20 or 30 feet, you'll be fine.
That's easier said than done because I want to send it. And we still got the helicopter to work on as well, guys. We have so many projects. Remember the helicopter?
Look,
I was
man.
having battery issues with it, so that's why I haven't.
Yeah, I know. We heard about that. Last I heard about that, you had to do all this leveling and crap, and that was like 6 months ago.
Yeah, that was the other thing too. I was having issues with the battery. I don't know if I got to discharge it or what, but. I told you not to call me that on here.
Are you shaking up a can of paint?
No, it's I have this mechanical keyboard on my PC and it is loud. I was trying to even type quietly, but it's loud.
That's what it sounds like, a little metal ball inside a paint can when you shake it up. Luis, are you still here? He was on with us, I think, and you could hear him shaking the paint can. Spray bomb, as they're called here. You know, I hear you, Sally. Yeah, I've hit a house, a truck, a number of things before.
Man, one time I was showing off my quad to my girlfriend's brother, and so I was flying a little aggressively, and I came in from like a dive, and I didn't see this BMW parked at the park, and I just freaking missed it, dude. And then there was some trees, and I like just dove out of the way at the time of the Beamer, and then flew in between the two trees and just kept going. Like I planned the whole thing that way. But no, I just got extraordinarily lucky that day. And then the funny part was there was like people watching me, and the one lady's like, "Oh my goodness, he almost just hit that car." And then some lady comes running out of nowhere and like gets in the car, and she's sitting in her car while I'm flying. Like that's gonna help. Like, but whatever. But yeah, that was pretty. I got really lucky, dude, because that
Well,
would have
that's when
sucked.
you say almost only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades.
I told her I saw it. I'm like, I saw your car. I didn't hit it. Just flew past it.
It would have messed it up, had you, though.
Dude, I was hauling balls, man.
Yeah.
I was oh, it would have been bad. I think I had just put on the Source One frame, so my quad was pretty heavy at that point. It definitely would have done something bad.
Yeah, I flying the Batman and
I
whacked
did too,
the
Heavy Trucker. I'm still looking for those because I loved it.
I whacked the landlord's truck pretty good with the Batman, and it made a few scratches on it. He didn't notice because it already had plenty of scratches, but I definitely added a few. And it made a hell of a noise, too.
I got a whoop stuck in Mrs. RC's hair, Chevy Trucker, last winter. There's actually this one right here, the Inductrix blade. I was flying it around in the house. I landed in her hair. I flew too close to her head. That was way before FPV, though.
I got that trophy.
Who are
Yes,
you typing to, Ryan?
I was on Facebook responding to somebody.
Okay. I just knew it wasn't here in the comments because you type pretty darn fast, brother.
I do type fast. No, actually, the comments. So here's how I do it. I have StreamYard up on my main monitor, and then I have a iPad that has a. I could show you. I have an iPad that has a keyboard. So I put the chat up on that, and then I could keep an eye on the chat. I could type in here all day on this thing, and you guys won't hear it. But I could respond on Facebook the same way, but it's just easier to click over, and now Facebook's on my screen.
I understand. No, I get all that. Yeah. I don't have enough room right here because I actually have a tablet running down here, but you know, I hate typing on it.
Yeah, I do too.
Actually have it actually has a keyboard, magnetic coupled keyboard, but then I don't have a place to set it. So the way I got this set up, it's just easier because it's all on the same screen.
Right.
You know, I got live chat to the right provided by YouTube, and then I have the StreamYard running on the left.
Oh, really? Yeah, I just have an extra phone with one of my other accounts for chat. I mean, there is a chat on the right-hand side on the computer, but it's slow. The StreamYard's chat. It takes a minute for everything to kick in there.
Yeah, that's what mine is. This is a membrane too. What is that red thing, Ryan? Go back. Right there. What's that?
It's a Star Wars thing. It's just a red light. Actually, I can make it
it's
any
the
color though.
Millennium Falcon. It's
Oh,
just
I
a
used to
Yeah,
have
color.
yeah.
a beer bottle like that. Oh, that
It's a
Oh, one of those thin prints that you put a light behind.
That's cool.
yeah.
I want one of those.
That's a life-size power armor helmet from Fallout.
You print me one of those, Brian. I can take care of the lighting part.
My printer's on the fritz, you guys. I don't know what the problem is.
3D printer.
Yeah.
I got mine under the bench right now.
Yeah, see, you know, Ryan, that's the thing. And I know Mike's been playing with one now, but it's like at some point they always break down and they're a pain in the ass.
Yeah, I got mine grounded for now.
Boy, Loki's out cold now, huh?
Whoa, that camera's falling. Yeah, he always sleeps. I don't know if it's gonna stay up there.
Yeah, this is cool. If I fix the Tyro, man, that's gonna be awesome. I'm sure it is, but it's completely different than when we messed with it earlier today. So I know something's working. Yours is mechanical, but it's Cherry MX speed switches. Huh. I just have a normal laptop. Nothing fancy.
Well, you know, when you think about it, all your keys on your keyboard, whether it's membrane or whatever, is a switch. They're all just a bunch of on-off switches. That's all they are.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to probably end up posting my my maiden flight from this morning. If you guys catch it, just keep in mind I wasn't exactly going for like, you know, doing stupid stuff.
Dude,
I was just
stop
cruising
it.
around feeling
Ryan,
I just want you to keep in mind one thing. Watch how smooth the lines are, and I want you to know that's not me. Like, that has a lot to do with the software and the flight controller and all the stuff it's doing behind the scenes that I have no control of. It's pretty incredible. Like, you guys know my flying, and you're going to see this and just be like, dang, it is really, really fluid. And that is that flight controller.
Really?
Yep. I'm just being honest with you guys. I'm not going to sit here and be like, I'm awesome at this now, because that's not the case. But like, dude, I mean, when I just watched I just watched a sample of the footage for a minute, and I was like, holy crap, dude. Like, I can't believe this is me flying, because it's really smooth lines. There was some, I mean, I was trying to mess with it and get a feel for what it was going to do. So you could tell there's times where I'm being kind of jerky with it, but like, I did that on purpose and it handled it really well. But for the most part, it's really, really fluid. And I'm really impressed, man. That was Plummet who was pushing me to try Flight 1 and Falco X, and it's dope. I'm excited. It's pretty wild. And you know, it's like it's two things at once. It was Falco X, but it was also 6S, because 6S is definitely different. So like, it's night and day from 4S for sure. So it was kind of a lot of change at once, but man, I like it a lot, dude. It's what I feel like I was missing this whole time. I feel now like I have my quad. I can't tell you how good that feels, dude. Because every time I would just fly and be like, okay, that was cool, but like, it's missing something. It's still not, there's just something about it that's just not right for me yet. And
those props, they're so pretty.
Here, let me see if I could try.
And they're still pretty after one fly. That's cool too. What I
Oh,
was going to say, Ryan, is don't wait a week
so
to
you
put
get
up
some-
the footy because you want to get this perfect edit or something.
No, it's not like that. I don't do that, Ed. When I do a flight, I edit it and post it immediately because this is what's happening when you're checking out something on my channel. I mean, if it's something, I post it right away. Like I don't like to wait. I know certain people in their algorithms don't post their
Yeah,
videos
right.
right away,
That's
but I post them immediately, man. As soon
what I
as I
got.
get done
That's
editing,
what I got,
they're up.
Baduga. That's the one you told me to get, so that's the one I got, Lewis.
Well, Luis sometimes goes for price versus quality.
Gotcha.
And he probably didn't know it was a piece of junk when he got it.
So now I got to buy a new VTX. Oh my gosh.
Dude, if there's something
You're getting noise from something else, Eric.
Yeah.
Maybe the T805 is more susceptible to noise. That's possible.
Gotcha.
But you got pretty good signal. It just got damn noise in there.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, that's true.
I was trying to figure out how to do this. Because you were trying to show stuff, so I was trying to get you to show in here, but it wasn't working, Ryan. I don't know how to do this stuff yet. I was trying to present you when you were showing your
No one's blaming you for anything, Lewis. Don't worry about it, Baduga. It's better than the BTX he had before.
Oh man, for sure.
The BTX he had before would just suddenly go blank on him because it overheated.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it, Lewis, for making it work. No big deal. It's a flying turd. What do you expect? That's why we got to name the flying turd.
Dude, and not just that. Here's something else I noticed. You just get lemons sometimes. You could
Yeah.
order the best of the
absolutely.
best stuff and get one DOA. Like, it just happens.
Just like your RX, your crossbar receiver was bad, Ryan.
Okay, yeah, but I don't think it was okay. So that was two in a row that I ordered that were bad. But I personally think it's just that model, that Nano RX, is garbage. It wasn't just me. Like when I posted that I was having problems with it, people started contacting me and were like, "Hey, dude, guess what?
Oh,
I
there you
have
go.
problems with it too." So I don't know.
Wait, I messed it up.
Wow, like my frame rate looks really good. I wonder if it's going that good, like on YouTube.
No,
That's pretty cool.
I don't know. Let me go look.
It looks really smooth and fluid. Yeah, it looks good on YouTube. I'm looking at it
I see
now.
no difference on YouTube.
Man, this is a nice camera then. I got it on sale. It was normally $100.
Hey, you look good too, Ed. Both your guys look good.
Well, I'll tell you what, dude. I got two of these VTXs, and I will never ever use anything else.
Oops.
New comes out that's super amazing, maybe HD or whatever, but the Unify Pro 32 HD, I have two of them, and they're fantastic. They're both fantastic. Both of them were, they installed super easy. No problems updating them. No problems with anything. Smart audio worked right away. I mean, everything just worked right away, and the image is gorgeous in my goggles.
So what receiver did you wind up with, Ryan?
So the Crossfire micro receiver is the one I got. And
Micro versus Nano.
correct. And that came from a couple of people that were like, dude, I had problems with those too. Get the Micro V2. It's no problems. It's fantastic. It's been good for me and blah, 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 blah. So I did. I got those, and Lewis. I don't know. The micro's been great though. The micro V2, it is definitely bigger, but if it works, it works. So, and both of them worked right away. All this TBS stuff worked great. The Evo did not work great. I've been having problems with the Evo, so I can't vouch for that one yet, but I can say that Nano was garbage. Don't stay away from that. Like, I was gonna get a whoop. You know, I still want to get a whoop for wintertime, but like that can't. I was gonna do Crossfire just for shits and grins because they could do it now, but it's gonna be that Nano RX, and I refuse. So I'll just get it Free Sky or whatever.
You know, Chevy Trucker brought up something. He says he's in Oklahoma, no hobby shop close to me. And I have the same deal. I mean, any hobby shops around here, they cater to all hobbies, not just RC. And there's barely, if any, RC in there at all. There might be some SD's rockets or something. So I got to drive, you know, it's not that far. I'm sure Chevy Trucker, you have to drive farther, but 40 miles to get into Jacksonville. And then you got to know what is a good hobby store. Because there are hobby stores that either one, their prices are way too high, and it's hard to do brick and mortar. Brick and mortar is expensive. All their parts are going to be more expensive just because of the brick and mortar part. And I don't mind that, but it's finding the right one, you know, that actually has stuff you need.
I think Lewis nailed it. RDQ has been really good for me, and Get FPV has been really good for me. Pyro has been really good, and my beloved Amazon Prime actually has been good. And what's good, I know Amazon costs a few bucks more, but they don't cry when I tell them that I got sent garbage parts that don't work. You just return it, and
that's cool. No questions asked.
No questions asked. I don't even have to ship it. I can just go to Kohl's, and my chick shops at Kohl's all the time. So it's just like, here, just bring this back. Thank you. Done. No
now, Chevy Trucker, you know exactly what I'm talking about because the only hobby store around here is a Hobby Lobby. However, I did it was at the, it was at Harbor Freight where I got my awesome articulated arm lighted magnifying glass.
Okay, 3 packs. There it is.
Oh, really? I haven't tried the online thing with Harbor Freight.
Me either.
Chevy. I've just always, because there's one not too far from here.
Same here.
Maybe 3 miles. That's where I bought this roll of shrink tubing from.
All right. I am almost set.
Almost set.
Waiting on the goggles to charge, and then that last pack is on that's almost charged. I'm going through, checking the screws on this, making sure everything is tightened down good. And then I'm going to send it.
Send it.
Down the block?
Is your heart beating yet?
Not yet. What's that?
Is your heart pounding yet?
Not yet. As soon as I get out to the field, then I know it will be.
So you're gonna fly that old pack first, right?
Yeah, I gotta figure out which one it was. It's this one. Yeah. Yep.
Did you charge it?
Yeah. That's the one that just got done.
How long did it take to charge?
I think 40 minutes. Or no, never mind. That one's on the charger now. I take that back. It's charging right now. It was
So how
almost,
long has it been charging? It should have a time. It has a timer on it. Tells you how long it's been charging. What's the voltage at?
16.80 in almost 2 minutes. So it's like almost ready.
It was at 16 what?
It's at 16.80.
Oh yeah, that is close.
So it didn't even really drop any for 2 weeks.
How many milliamps has it? How many milliamp hours has it transferred?
Oops.
I think
I think
26.
that's
I think it says 26.
oh, so that battery was like practically fully charged to begin with.
Yeah, and that sat like that for 2 weeks. Oh, it's done.
So you definitely need to fly that one first.
Okay.
You should number your batteries or whatever. I kind of rotate mine around. You know.
I don't have enough to worry about that.
Yeah, Mr. 6S, but you probably had to worry about it with your 4S bird.
Not even really. I have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 4S lipos. 2 were gifted to me. 2 are different from the other ones. So I know which ones are which. Like there was never really a need to
Okay.
do it.
No, I haven't numbered mine for the same reason, Ryan, because I have now 5 packs, but they're odd ones too.
Right.
You know, so I kind of know.
You just know. Yeah, you can just know when you look at them.
Okay.
I'll probably end up doing that with these new ones, though. I gotta just start buying them like 2 at a time every other week.
Hey, little old gamer, long time no see. How's the gaming life? We just started playing some Borderlands.
I see some gaming in my future tonight.
Yeah, flying first and then gaming. I did not have hopes of flying after this. So this is cool. I didn't think I was going to fix it.
Well, that's not a very positive outlook, Eric.
Well, I just figured it was something worse than what it was. Is all.
Right. Yeah, like the ESC or something.
Yeah.
So let me ask you a question. What happened with the other bird, the one with the upright, the standoffs stripped out?
The standoff?
Oh, the little one?
Oh, the little one? Oh, yeah, I haven't messed with that. That was going to be my next project after this one because I didn't think I was going to be able to fix it. I never got to that.
Because you have the standoff for that other bird. You know?
Yep. So that'll be maybe on another live stream. I'll do that. We'll see what happens. So right now I'm just going through and checking all the screws, making sure everything's tight. Let's see. The gaming life is coming along great. Have a lot more retro games now up, and it's great to see you again. Sorry I haven't been around. Hey, that's awesome, Lowell. Yeah, I've been pretty busy with life, but RC CRAY-Z hasn't been shut down, so we're actually pumping out more videos now. Where's Lewis? He said he was going to join.
Who?
Baduga. He said he asked if he could join. I sent him a link.
Ah. Well, that would be cool to see Lewis. Oh, wait. I think he was going to take a quick sunset fly first.
Oh, okay.
He's like 5 hours ahead of us, I think.
Gotcha.
So it would be 7:41 p.m. there.
Well, it'd be dark here already. It gets dark at like 7 o'clock.
That's
6:30.
because you live way up north. Baduga's a lot closer to the equator.
Oh, okay. I was wondering how that worked because a lot of people were still out flying when it was already dark here.
Well, Eric, earlier this summer, this very summer, you were going out to fly and it'd already be dark here.
Really?
Yeah, because I'm closer to the equator.
That's crazy.
And yeah, it is. It's freaking RC crazy, man.
You ain't kidding.
I know, it was freaking me out. Because, see, like, I've only been up north a couple times. And when I say north, I mean, like, north of North Carolina. But I remember being shocked the first time I went to, where was I? Maryland, Bethesda, Maryland. Went to Bethesda, Maryland, and it was like November or something. So the sun is south of the equator in November.
Uh-huh.
But since I'm like, I don't know, 30 degrees north latitude, I'm not that far from the equator, which is why it's so bloody hot here all the time. But Maryland is quite a few latitudes north. And it was like getting dark at 4 o'clock, 4:30 in the afternoon. And I'm like, I just flown in from Florida, actually South Florida.
Uh-huh.
And oh, my landlord's here to collect his rent. I'll be right back.
All right.
Okie dokie. Are you going to the park to fly?
Yeah, I will be once Tiffany gets her what? Well, might be a little bit after Tiffany gets it. I just heard the beep. Gotta go check on it.
Okay.
Because I have to wait and see what she's doing, and then we'll have to pack up and head out.
Right at the first. I know.
That's better.
I like those pictures.
Oh yeah.
Big one. Big one.
Oh, Baduga's here. There he is.
Yeah,
How long are you waiting for,
There
Lewis?
he is.
hey guys, I was in the backstage.
How long were you waiting for? I just walked in. I seen you were there.
Please set an hour, please.
Oh, go figure.
He was just partying backstage because he had backstage passes.
Yeah, I'm checking Matthew's pizza. You put a pizza.
Interesting.
But don't get me.
Yours done.
Okay, let me bring the set.
So I'm putting that battery on first, Ed.
I'm multitasking here, guys. Sorry.
Is Emu Flight supposed to be like Kiss or Flight 1?
Bro, emu flight is something else. I don't know why. I don't know all the details. I know they are using some from race flight and from the MUF from Helio board, the filter. But stick feel is different, man.
No, I get it. That makes sense. I mean, today was my first time flying Falco X, and it definitely was way different than Betaflight.
I'm not really a fan of the battery on the bottom, but
Well, then when you do your Source 1, put it on top.
yeah, definitely. I'm definitely gonna. I just don't like. Maybe because I'm a noob. You know, my landings. I don't like the landings coming down hard on them.
No, I agree. I don't like it on there.
I could just picture it landing on a rock or on something hard and exploding or something. I watched the video on those things lighting up, and it's not pretty.
Well, doesn't that have a bottom plate on it?
No, it's just got the strap.
Okay, because the bottom plate's up against the bird. That's right.
I was thinking, I was wondering if I could rig some kind of styrofoam bottom or something on there somehow, just to kind of absorb the impact. But
Well, you're not supposed to have a lot of impact when you land.
yeah,
Soft grass, man, it don't matter. Look, I just recently got my first top mount bird. It's actually the one that Chris put together for me. All my other ones have batteries have been on the bottom. I've dinged in a few, and they still haven't exploded, and they are still flyable, and they look like crap.
yeah.
Okay, I think I'm done. Talking with that guy that flies here with me, bought the same VTX that I do at the same time, and he's having trouble with it also. After if you fly one pack and you don't crash, you're good. But if the VTX heat ups, it's over. Only breakups.
Yeah, that's nuts. That's the TX 805?
Yep.
Yeah, because that's the one I got on mine right now.
So here I have two that are bad. So it's not a lemon. The VTX is no good, and maybe that's why they cost $9.
I'd say so.
And when I ordered those VTXs, I just choose that one because I wanted to try Smart Auto. Now I need to find something else that won't be $50 and works good.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe that's what I'll have to do is start saving for a better one. But for now, it's doing okay.
Man, I have 4 different T-Shine VTX. I have the TX526 is good, no smart audio, but the thing works flawless. I have it for more than a year and it's working. The other one is the 8258. It's good, also only 600 milliwatts, so it's not interchangeable. Works flawless. And now I'm using the AHN VTX03 that came with that chameleon that I bought. That one is working better with 200 milliwatts than the AHN 805 that have 800. So last video I made, I was having some breakup, but it was the UFL connector that was not in place. Man, every time I sit here to spend, someone comes. Just a moment, guys, please.
Yeah, well, Tiffany's here. She's just chit-chatting with a neighbor.
Uh,
So hopefully, as soon as she gets her butt over here, we'll be able to go out.
well, have you got your first battery strapped to the bird yet?
Yeah, I got that one.
Okay.
All
All right,
ready
there
to
you
go. I got everything all taped up and shrink taped up, and
This is
everything.
the one that I was trying to fly that have that VTX, and I already took the MMCX out of it. I saw the SMA connector direct to the VTX. It gets better, but it's no good. The same. Well, at least I get rid of the noise,
Yeah.
but after it hits, it's gone.
You put your LEDs on the top, huh?
Yeah, this is race fires,
I gotcha.
but you can see it the same because when you are sort of the light up and you see the lights on the props.
Mine are on the bottom. You know why? Because you can't see them if I got them on the front, because your quad's probably behind mine. That was a joke. I don't race.
Yeah, but hey, Ryan, that would be great for doing chases.
Exactly.
You and Chuckett need to work on that. Do some chases.
I know.
Yeah,
That'd be cool.
who's
I
going
have,
to chase who?
yeah, right. Yeah.
Man, check is hard to chase.
Yeah, he messaged me yesterday. He was flying yesterday, and he's like, check it out. It was my last battery, and he busted one of his arms off.
Yeah, I saw that. He showed me. Man,
Yeah.
that guy destroys a lot of material.
Chuck It Fly's rough, man.
No, check his destruction there.
Dude, check this out. So we were flying at these bandos a couple of weeks ago. I was having issues with my quads, but so I'm standing by this building and I got my goggles on and I'm watching him fly. And he came up like where I was standing and smacked, the building and then flew off. But he hit the building so hard, he ejected a brick.
Oh, wow.
Dude, all I hear is bam on the concrete next to me, and I look, I'm like, holy I gotta wear a hard hat around this guy. I'm gonna die. That's how hard he hit the building and flew off. I was like, oh my, I wouldn't even hit my quad that hard against anything.
So,
like if I did, it was an accident.
check is making the F beats again now.
He gets it. I'll give him that. He flies hard.
He does that.
I think I found another spot to fly this too. If the park has like too many people or something, I can always go to my church. There's a field across the street from it. Nice big field over there. Just take off in the parking lot and then go fly across the street.
Well, let me just tell you, looking for spots never stops because that field is going to be great for a minute, and then you're going to get bored of it, and you're going to want to fly somewhere else.
Yeah. I still like flying in the park because it's got those trees to fly around and stuff.
No, I feel you, dude. I'm bored of my park too, but at the same time, I love it. And there's those trees there that I play around into, so it
For some reason,
me.
I've been playing with the trees a lot.
Yeah, I know they're magnetic.
Yeah, last time I played with trees, I hung up my frog on one.
Yeah, you play with power poles.
And props are gone. No tips. This one is break here, so it's going to split. Man, I love this bird. 2205 to 2300 kVs, a mini member.
I like that frame.
Fox here Arrow Micro and Shine VTX03. This is a wood VTX, but it's working.
That's awesome. Yeah, do what you gotta do.
I have what 120 bucks on this bill.
Nice.
And this thing is fun. It's really light. Comparing to one of my other quads, man, you can feel the difference. Way. I love these light builds. because they are inexpensive. You don't care if you break it, and if you break
Right?
one, it's not a batcher, it's a beater now. So
That's
I have
why I like this one. It's my beater.
yeah, but that frame don't take a lot, bro. I have one also here.
Yep,
Yours,
it sure is.
is the HASKRC and mine is the Venom 5. Oh, it's the same
Yeah.
clone. This is my kit quad with the vinyls all pinked up. Okay. The kit don't crash, so
Check out the UR65 now. Look how
but
green that is.
it's a true X frame. The Sync 5 is good also.
I like this. I mean, it's pretty smooth. I don't have super fast motors on here.
This thing is all beat to crap, and it still flies amazing.
2204,
you have
2300.
you got 2 new frames for it. You
I
still
know. It's sentimental.
Yeah, but the frames that doesn't change alone. You have to do it, and you know where it's right. Glue is easier.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to take a picture so that way I can put it back exactly how it is. But yeah, the glue, the hot glue gun, that spot held up well. I mean, it hasn't done any cracking, well, except for where the battery bay is right here. The two little posts in the back, those finally broke. But other than that, I mean, this thing is. I've gone through props like crazy, chewing them up. But part of the game.
Props, man. My new favorites are the S4. I like those props. Sorry.
I still got this one too, Lewis.
Yeah, man. I don't. My whoop died. I have to.
Oh, really?
Yet.
This would be a good wintertime one.
I have to get the whoop too.
Last time I tried to put my board on a SEMA one, then I burned one of my voltage regulators. I managed to fix it, but after that I just, well, it's here in a box.
That's awesome.
Well, so far with the video regulator on my Speedy Bee for my Mobula has been holding up. Because you said they had problems with them, and
Yeah, it's on the CRAY-Z.
I went ahead and got one anyway because it was easy rather than messing with the one
Yeah,
you had.
man, I'm trying to get something smaller, a 2-inch or a 2-speed, and I need to get something smaller because there are a lot of great spots on my city that I can fly with a small one, not with a 5-inch. I'm on a no-fly zone, so I have to be careful, and the 5-inch is too loud for me to go there.
Right.
It'd be cool if I got this thing fixed. I think it is. It's gotta be just because it's completely different.
That's the spirit, dude.
It's completely different than when we first spun it up, so it's gotta be fixed.
Do you have, like, I would take a rubber band or something and take that balance and put it around your battery so it's not just hanging out there. Is that the is that a balance or is that where it plugs in?
What's that?
Oh, that's your XT60, right? Oh yeah, okay, I see better now. Okay.
But it's balance
But
hanging out there too.
Yeah, this when I
let me
plug
show
this in,
you.
it goes up. So I electric tape it down.
Okay.
That's the only thing that because when the first time I ever set this up to fly it, that's what happened was the this wire was up and it kept on.
If you strap your battery with like this for the front, see if you guys can see. Coming with the connector coming to the back like this and be under the strap.
Yeah.
Then you just unplug it like that and you don't have the
Yes.
wire.
Yes.
on the back.
I don't know if I can. I don't know if it's long enough, but I'll definitely try that.
Sometimes you can just flip the battery around too, Eric, because the battery leads don't have to necessarily come off the front. I mean, off the back.
I'm gonna experiment. That's a good idea.
Because I chewed off the balance lead on one of my batteries because I just left it hanging out there. And on this bird,
Oh
the
yeah,
one that
it's not long enough. It's like an inch too short.
that's what she said.
It sucks.
All right, you got Baduga presented for no
Okay.
reason. Look at them crazy eyes.
Nice.
So Mad Dog is flying, and the other, where is the night?
Hey, are they live or what?
Mad Dog is alive and well.
Is
I need to
he
change some prompts on it.
is he
On
live
the
streaming?
Batman, bro.
Oh,
Are you going to fly again, or you are waiting for Crash that one?
I don't know what I'm waiting for.
Man, you are worse than Eric. What a clue you guys have.
I need to fly. I will fly today, Lewis.
it took 2 weeks to be able to solder this one little dinky wire, Ed.
Right, exactly.
There's Lucky.
Well, anyway, what I was going to say, yeah, I so this is the first top mount bird I've had. Okay, this
Yeah.
is the one that Luis Baduga put a bug in somebody's ear, and that's how
No.
it came. It needs a backup 5-inch. So anyway, if you look at the battery, what I've started doing is I have 2 battery straps on this one, and I just use the back battery strap to keep the balance lead out of the way.
I do the same.
But I never really did that before until I chewed the balance lead off. And some of the batteries you got, they have a very long balance lead on them. So you got to do something with them puppies.
Let me show you how I use them. When the balance lead is too long.
Well, like the balance lead on this brick is really short, but some of them are like longer than the power connection.
The first strap, I secured the balance lead, and then the second strap, when the balance lead is too long, I just, before I close it, I leave it like this.
I got you.
Then it's just
Isn't that a beautiful noise?
Mhm.
and it doesn't go nowhere.
That thing's a brick. Ain't no success. It is a brick.
No 6S. I don't have a charger for 6S. No, I'm good with 4S for now, but once again, I see the same thing about 3X. But it's not on my plans, man. It's too expensive for me.
I think my 4S lipos were $25 a piece, and these 6S lipos I just got were $25 a piece. So it's kind of the same for me.
My forests I get them from Hobby King and when they are on sale for 15.
Wow.
But the problem it's not only the forest. I have to change the motors because almost everyone except two, the three of my setups are 6x capable. But I don't have a charger, and only on a good charger I have to spend at least 100,
Right.
and I'm not planning on that. And I have
That one's working.
five packs now, so I'm trying to get a few more packs for S. For S is enough, bro. To be honest, I don't handle for S yet. I can't go full throttle all the time, so
No, dude, but like, I don't know.
yeah, you get more punch out. You don't have sag, the same sag, so it's less saggy. But
The extra juice is nice.
like I'm saying, I'm having fun with 4S. Let's put it that way.
I like it. I'm having internet issues.
I liked 4S too until Chuckett made me fly his squad and he ruined the whole thing for me.
I'm
Yeah.
sure he fed your arm behind your back.
You didn't fly that key squad in 4S, so
Yeah,
you cannot go
it
on
was
with
nice,
mistake.
man. It was nice, and we talked about it because the KISS setup is expensive.
Yeah,
That's
we
not
are
cheap
talking
shit.
on
That's expensive.
500 on the board, man. It's not 500. I build all I have, almost all I have, but it's 500 on one of the check squads.
Right. Yeah, I just couldn't swing it, and we talked about it, and he told me that Flight 1 was similar and a lot cheaper. So that's why I decided to try the Flight 1.
I didn't try Flight 1 yet, bro, but from MU, both squads that I have flying MU, you can check on my channel, man. They are both stocks. The only thing that I changed there was weights. Almost no prop wash. The middle throttle oscillations, that was one of the issues that I had more trouble to fix. It's gone. So I'm not changing all to MU, but the worst ones that I have, I'm changing, and the MU is solving my issue. But let's see what 4.1 Beta Flight brings to the table.
I'm real interested in that too, because from what I've seen, it looks really good.
I didn't try RPM filter yet. I only have one setup with Bioheli 32 ESC, so I'm waiting to try that RPM filter.
Oh, everybody's watching DW. Okay, I gotta get going anyways. Tiffany's here. We're gonna go out flying.
Yeah,
Nice, dude.
and to
Finally,
meet
after
some
2 weeks of hiatus.
It's gonna feel good to rip it around, dude.
you
Yeah.
have to build the other quad, Eric.
Yes.
What's that, Louis?
The other quad, if the parts are no good, you cannot ask for warranty anymore because you take too long to try it.
Gotcha.
So you getting ready to go fly, Eric, or what?
Yeah, I'm heading out.
All right. Well, later, everybody.
All right.
Yeah, I
It's
took
All right.
been
I
nice.
think I'm going to charge a pack. Y'all have inspired me.
Yep, me
That's
too.
awesome. That's what we're here for.
park charged. Maybe I'm going to break one quad at the mall parking lot
Nice.
and get arrested. But I'm dying to do it for a few days, and I'm grabbing my program. Maybe it's today. I have one pack charged, and I don't like to have packs charged.
Right. One and done, man. One and done.
All right, guys. It's been good. It's
Okay,
been fun. Thank you very
All right.
much for hanging out.
cheers.
Later, guys.
Appreciate the help.
Salute. Cheers.
Cheers, bro. Don't
Cheers.
drink too much water.
Take it easy, Luis.
I'm always taking it easy. Now I have to paint some rims today, but it's work. Okay, guys. I'm out also. Bye. Thanks.
See ya. See ya,
All right.
everybody.